Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the parade.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the games play. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. It is Knicks basketball tonight. The Knicks and the Boston Celtics, game one of the Eastern Conference semifinals from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. It is the hometown New York Knicks against the hated Boston Celtics, man. This season, man, the Celtics have beaten the Knicks 4 times this year, man. So hopefully in the playoffs, you know, regular season is different stories. Hopefully in the playoffs, the Knicks could change that narrative, man, and it all starts tonight, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Man Cave podcast, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also, share it on all social media platforms, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free, man. Just hit that like and subscribe button and also hit that notification bell, man, so that way you can get notified whenever I go live with my analysis and thoughts and things like that, as well as these live streams, man, and keep you in the loop. And also, please go subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The link is right there in the chat, man. Our one centralized location for all of our content, man. Basketball, baseball, football, hockey, you know, wrestling, you name it, we got it, man. And also make sure you go subscribe to all the great content creators on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Myself, the Man Cave podcast, as well as Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports, or NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, TP Way the Giant, also Delay of Game, Rob R0B, as well as Ghost Dog, man. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. But like I said, man, big series right now, second round series, man. Knicks took care of the Pistons in the first round and in 6 games, man. So the Knicks meet the Celtics, who also took care of the Orlando Magics in the first round. And like I said, for the Knicks and Celtics, they met 4 times this year. Celtics won all 4 games this year. The last one went into overtime, and the Celtics came out and won that one. So hopefully, like I said, it starts anew. Like the playoffs is different from the regular season. Like I said, hopefully the Knicks stay focused and be ready for this game, man. And like I said, let's see if we can steal a game, either game 1 or game 2 in Boston, man, and take this back home to the crib, man. But first things first, man, this first game is going to be electric, man. So we'll see how these guys come out and play, man. Tip-off will be soon in a minute. And for the Knicks are basically healthy going into the playoffs, man. So everybody, all hands on deck. We have everybody available, man. Mitchell Robinson will come off the bench. So we shall see how this series is going to take shape. For the Knicks, like I said, they got to come out strong. They got to play with some energy, and they got to make some shots. That's the biggest thing, making some shots. And also guard, and they got to play some good defense in this series if they want to come out of this series against the Boston Celtics, who have been a thorn in their side over the last couple of years. And like I said, in the other series, in other Eastern Conference semifinals, it will be the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers. Pacers already took game 1 of that series on the road. So now the Pacers have the home court advantage in that game. So we're about to tip off in a few minutes here. Like I said, Knicks and Celtics playing the first game of this series, second round series from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Let's go Knicks, man. Or as always, the orange and blue skies. Let's go Knicks, man. It's going to be a tough game, but like I said, I want to see how the Knicks going to come out and play in this game. Big game right here. Big game one, man. Let's go. Let's see if we can steal game one for the Boston Celtics. It's going to be a tough sledding to go, but hey, all hands on deck. Everybody got to contribute. Everybody got to step up if we want to make some noise in this series, man. I know some people ain't giving the Knicks a chance. Some people say it might be a gentleman's sweep in 4 or 5 or something like that. Like I said, hopefully the Knicks play good, man. It should be – I want to see it go a 7 game. It could go 6 games or something like that. But if the Knicks don't come to play, yeah, it could be a gentleman's sweep, man, against the Boston Celtics. But like I said, I think the Knicks will be up for this task, man. So we shall see. Like I said, need a big game. Brunson, we already know Brunson's going to do his thing now. It's just up to Towns, Bridges, and Anunoby. Hart, got to step up big. And also we're going to need a bench tonight, man. The bench is going to be needed in this series for real because Boston has a great bench led by the 6th man of the year, Peyton Pritchard and stuff like that. And, Boston's bench been contributing. So that's one of the strength of the team. For the Celtics, starting lineup is going to be KP, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday. For the Celtics, they'll have all their starters against the Knicks, Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, and Brunson. That's right. Coach, what's good, man? Thanks for tapping in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can join you. You just finished up my show. Okay, yeah, I'll send you the link, man. I'll send you the link. I definitely will. All right, about to tip this thing off. Let's see, Knicks and the Celtics. All right, the tip is up, and the Celtics have the tip. Brown with a 3-point shot from no good, rebounded by Towns. Towns out to Brunson. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson down the lane, over to Josh Hart in the lane. Back out to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with the ball at the elbow to Mikal Bridges in the lane. His fadeaway jump shot is up and no good, but tipped back in by Josh Hart. So Hart with the tip in. Let's go. Smoke, what's good, bro? Knicks up 2-0. Celtics with the ball. Jaylen Brown over to Jason Tatum at the top of the key. Around the Porzingis screen. Down to Porzingis in the post. His shot is up. No good. Out to Derek White for his 3-point shot, and it is good. And the Celtics go up 3-2. So, and Bridges look like he's come down a little bit gimpy. So this series is going to be a tough series as far as the rebound. And Knicks are definitely going to have to rebound in this series, man. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Coach, what's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm just ready for this game, man. I was like, the Knicks better show up. Towns down in the post. His shot is an air ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here they come. Jaylen Brown with the ball out to Jason Tatum in the corner. Derek White for another 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the rebound. Over to Mikal Bridges. Back to Hart. Back to Bridges. And the ball is deflected, but OG Anunoby has the ball. Bringing it back across the timeline. Around a Josh Hart screen. OG in the lane. Hits back to Josh Hart, who didn't take the 3-point shot. Hart. Down the lane, throws it up and in, lays it up and in around Porzingis, and the Knicks go back up 4-3. Celtics quickly inbounds to Jaylen Brown. Out to Derek White for a 3-point shot and is tapped out by Porzingis to Jaylen Brown. Celtics is rebounded to White. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Brunson on a late call. I knew he was going to call that. Yeah, that was a foul. El Capitan, what's good, Ralph? What's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Knicks Celtics, good move by Josh Hart, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Derek White is on the free throw line. 4-3. White's first free throw is up and it's good. Yeah, in this game, man, the Knicks gonna need all hands on deck, man. That bench gonna have to help us out in this game, man, because we can't be coming in with 8 and 12 points off the bench, man, against the Celtics.
No way, you can't. And Tibbs with his adjustments, that's going to be key. He needs to be smart, man. And like you said, one player I think should be getting a little bit of play is Precious Achiuwa. I mean, he's a veteran; he can give you something.
Right, and that's the thing with Precious Achiuwa is like, yo, he might come in. White second free throw is good, and it's 5-4 Boston. Knicks with the ball now. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson in the lane out to Josh Hart. Wide open 3-point shot from top of the key. No good. Rebounded by White, and here comes the Celtics. White with the ball. Porzingis in the post has the mismatch on Josh Hart, and it's out of bounds. And wow, and Porzingis thought they was going to call a foul.
Mm-hmm.
So the turnover, it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks with the ball, down 5-4. Brunson over the timeline, over to Mikal Bridges at the top of the key, guarded by Derek White, and there's a foul on the play. Is it on Jalen? It's on Jalen Brown trying to hold Brunson. In this game, man, Knicks got to stay close to the Celtics. You can't let them get out to a lead, man. The Knicks got to stay close to these guys.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be smart. You got to be efficient. And, Brunson has to be smart. Get his assist numbers up. That's going to open things up for him.
All right, Brunson in the lane with the floater up and good. 6-5. Knicks go back up. Celtics with the ball now. Derek White across the timeline. Derek White throws and it's stolen by Bridges. Good defense by Bridges over to Josh Hart. Hart back to Bridges. Bridges down and is blocked by White. Good defense. Tatum with the rebound out to Drew Holiday. Holiday at the elbow. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brown, and he is fouled by Josh Hart. Yeah, Knicks got to stay on that board, man. They got to stay on the board. Mm-hmm. Big Pat was good. Let's go Knicks. I can't stand Boston either. Any Knicks fan cannot stand Boston. I mean, it's one city we really can't stand is Boston. Daniel Berry, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. David put on. Yo, Coach Dave. Okay. All right. Man, like I said, man, if the Knicks could get through the Celtics, man, I hate Boston. Been hating them ever since I've been watching the NBA, man. Back in the day when the Knicks used to play Larry Bird and when Bernard King and all them guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
That green, that nasty green. All right, Brown at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the rebound. And Knicks and nothing. Knicks got to pick up the pace. Talent's got to be. They guys got to go Hart with the ball down the lane. Back out now with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson around the Hart screen. Drew Holiday at the baseline. Brunson up and no good. Put back in by Towns. Good putback, Towns. And the Knicks go up 8-6. Celtics inbounds to Tatum. Tatum with the ball across the timeline. Guarded by OG at the top. Now around the Porzingis screen. Good way for Towns to come up. Towns up. And Jason Tatum down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. We got to stop with these fouls. We getting in foul trouble already.
Yeah, the referees are calling it, man. So you got to be smart. You got to adjust to what the referees are doing, how the referees are calling the game.
Yeah, man. He's calling some bunnies. I mean, in the last series, guys was getting suplexed. There was no call. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what you got to understand. This is a different series. This is a new one. So.
Right. And that's a good thing for the Knicks that they played the physicality with Detroit now against Boston is not so much. They're more physical, a finesse team.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tatum missed the first free throw. His second one is good. And the Knicks is with a 1-point lead, 8-7. 8:27 left to go early first quarter from the TD Garden in Boston. All right. Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball guarded by Drew Holiday across the timeline around a Hart screen over to Towns at the top of the key guarded by Tatum. Over to Josh Hart because they got Porzingis on. That's what they do. They put the big guys on Hart since he really can't shoot. All right, Brunson with the ball, throws it back, and it's stolen by Tatum because Brunson threw it. And that's a foul on Josh Hart, man. That's his second foul. Come on, Josh. Hey, they need you, man. You can't be fouling like that, man. And Brunson, stop with the behind the back, man.
Yeah, that was atrocious, man, that type of a pass. You got to be fundamentally sound. You know better than that.
Yeah, especially in the playoffs. Every possession counts. I don't know. These guys are taking it. They in regular season form. Regular season, yeah, you could waste possessions in the playoffs. Every possession counts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. White inbounds to Porzingis at the elbow, guarded by Towns. Over to Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. A 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Looking for Towns. And Now he put. Oh my God, he threw it to. I thought Josh Hart was going to take the shot. He acted like he was going to. It's like, yo, and there's a turnover because Josh Hart tried to throw a pass to Towns and he wasn't looking for it. Turnovers can't be doing that, Hart, man. It's like they leaving you wide open for a reason, man.
You gotta take it. You gotta take it.
Right.
You have to take the shot.
Right.
Excuse me.
All right. Now it's Celtics ball, and Josh Hart has to take a seat with 2 fouls in the game, and Deuce McBride will check in. Tatum with the ball across the timeline now, guarded by Jalen Brunson on a switch, and now takes a wide open 3-point shot because he left off, and it's good, and the Celtics go up 10-8. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson throws it back out to Deuce McBride from a 3 from the corner, and it's good.
That's what you need. That's what you need from Deuce. You need him hitting those shots, man.
11-10 Celtics. Now Tatum with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Towns. Tatum. Oh, my God. That's a foul on Towns. It's like Tatum went into him, man. It's like Towns jumped. No, man. He did not go into space, man. Look at that, man.
He went to the side. He jumped to the side. And
right. Are the Knicks going to challenge it? No, they ain't going to challenge it. That was he was not in his landing space, and Tatum was the one that went into. See, that's the thing with sometimes with Tibbs I don't like. He be trying to wait to the fourth quarter to challenge anything. It's like, bro, you could challenge in the first quarter, bro. That's an important stuff. You can't just leave it and let team score points.
That's also Towns' second foul, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Your big guys, you gotta challenge those plays, man. I'd rather challenge it in a stupid timeout. You wasted timeout, man. I mean, they could have overturned it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tatum's first free throw is good. His second one is no good. Man, Towns and Hart got 2 fouls. And you know the thing I don't like with Towns is they call him for soft fouls, and then on the other end he's getting mugged and no call.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tatum at the line for his third one to finish up his free throw. So far he made one, missed one. And his third free throw is up and is good. 12-11, Boston go up. Knicks inbounds, Bridges over to Brunson. Across the timeline, over Deuce McBride. McBride in the lane. Fall away jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Brown. Here comes the Celtics up 1. Brown across the timeline. Over to Tatum. Back to Brown. Wide open. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. Deuce with the ball over to Mikal Bridges. Pull up 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown throws ahead to a wide open Jason Tatum for a fast break, and he dunks it. 14-11. See, Celtics getting easy buckets. You got to get back on D.
Yep.
Knicks with the ball inbounds across the timeline, and Knicks call timeout down 14-11. And that's the thing in the playoffs. You got to stop the second chance points with the rebounds and also leaking out on fast breaks. We can't be affording to give up easy baskets, man. You got to make these guys work for their baskets.
I mean, that's the thing that I've been watching, as we've been going along, and it's coming. It was coming. They're not getting back on defense, and that's Brunson, that's Mikal Bridges. You guys are in the backcourt. You got to understand.
Even Towns, when he shoot a 3-point shot and he don't even get back, it's like, bro, you got to get back. You got to hustle back, man. You got to sprint back. You can't be jogging back.
Exactly. So, Tibbs, this is the timeout. What's your adjustments? What are you going to do, to help these guys play better, as well as to limit some of the things that Boston is doing? So,
And in the series, like I said, you got to make shots, man. We got to make shots. If the shots are there, we got to make them, man. They're high percentage shot. I mean, we can't make all of them, but if we make majority of them, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We got to make shots on this series because this ain't Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Detroit wasn't shooting a good. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics will. They will run you out of the gym, man. Before you know it, it'll be a 15-point lead, then a 25-point lead, and that's it.
Exactly.
JC. NYC, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping and need that bench to play with heart and get high percentage shots. And yeah, exactly, man. They got to score. These guys have to score off the bench. And McBride, I mean, he got a 3-point shot, but we need him to keep scoring. It's like, hey, you open, take it. Cameron Payne, when you come in, take it. Make the shot, man. And I know, like you said, Coach, Precious Achua might be needed in a series. I know Detroit wasn't a good series for him, but I don't know. I mean, he could have played that one too, but I think he'll play more in this one too. I mean, if Towns is in foul trouble too, they should bring Precious in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean, right now, let's see. I mean, they're shooting 41.7%, while Boston is shooting 30% overall. Boston is 6 of 9 from the free throw line, while New York is 0-0. That tells me everything I need to know right there.
So Boston is 9 free throws already, and we haven't
Yes.
got, we got zero. See, that's what I'm saying,
Nope.
and that's the disparity right there. That's a big disparity already.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everything else is rebounds. They're out rebounding us by 3, but you know.
What's up, D? What's up, D?
What's happening?
Yeah, got a
What's
coach
up?
in the house right now, bro. Coach in the house. You know what I'm saying, D? I guess you out and about, huh?
Yeah. Coach, what's going on? These
What's up,
Knicks
man?
better
How are
put
you?
it together. These dudes is putting the pressure on them early.
Oh
They're
yeah,
still
hey,
in.
make sure you put the jacket up because you got that green on. That's that Celtic green. I don't want to see that green. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. Yo, don't worry. Don't worry about that.
All right, go ahead, Coach.
No, don't worry about that. I'm a Knick through and through. Don't worry about that.
I know.
They got to let the Detroit series go, man, because that's what it seems like they're playing. They're playing still, that, grind it out type of a deal like they did. No, let it go. That's what you got 5 fouls to Boston's 1.
Right. So I mean, Boston, they're already in the penalty. I mean, they're gonna be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Boston have been to the free throw line 9 times already. We haven't been 0 times. And
Well,
they already in
the
the
thing
penalty.
I don't like is that we're not getting Towns in the post to get that early going. That's where we need to get our fouls going right there.
Well, Towns is on the bench now with 2 now. All right. Knicks inbounds to Bridges, inbounds to Robinson. Celtics with a 3-point lead. Robinson at the top of the key. Now Al Horford's in the game. Guarded over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Horford. Brunson at the elbow at the top of the key. Nobody's moving. Brunson step back 3-point shot is no good. Celtics with the rebound. Jaylen Brown, and here comes the Celtics up 3, 14-11. Brown guarded by Deuce at the elbow, looking for KP. Finds KP guarded by Robinson. Robinson all up on KP. That's good defense. Over to Jason Tatum around the screen. Now Tatum guarded by Mitchell Robinson's 3-point shot and is good. 17-11. I'll take that though. Ain't gonna be making all that like that. All right, Nick quickly inbounds. Brunson with the ball now at the top of the key. Knicks down by 6, 17-11. 5:42 left to go in the first quarter. Brunson around a Robinson screen in the corner to OG for a wide open 3, and he makes it. And it's 17-14. It's good. Keep shooting good. Like I said, and that's a good sign. We need these guys to shoot. Celtics inbounds. Jaylen Brunson across the timeline to Tatum, guarded by OG. Tatum at the elbow. Looked for Porzingis in the lane, and it is stripped and by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. McBride with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Horford around a Mitchell Robinson screen. McBride with a 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good. And we are tied at 17. Good shooting by the Knicks. Celtics quickly inbounds. White with the ball. Over to Porzingis. Porzingis guarded by Robinson, who's tightly guarding, which is good. Over to Derek White. White over to Tatum, guarded by Brunson now on a mismatch. At the top of the key, Tatum back to White for a 3-point shot is up. No good. Horford with the rebound over Bridges. Over to Tatum. Tatum in the lane. Fall away jump shot is up and is good. And the Celtics go up 19-17. It look like Tatum hitting his shots right now, man. All right. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson around the screen by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson down the lane. Brunson looking. Finds Deuce McBride over to OG Anunoby in the corner. OG step back 3-point shot from the elbow is good. And the Knicks go up 20-19. Good shooting by OG. That's what we're talking about.
But that opens up the lane once you start doing that.
That's right.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. You keep making them shots, man. All right, Celtics with the ball. Tatum with the ball. Over to Brown in the corner. Brown guarded by Deuce McBride in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson over to Deuce McBride. Deuce with the ball in the lane. Jason Tatum back out to OG. Wide open 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by White. Here comes the Celtics down by 1. White with the ball over to Tatum at the top of the key. Guarded by Deuce McBride. Over to Kristaps Porzingis down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Put back in is no good. and Brunson with the rebound. KP going all weak. Brunson with the ball. Over to OG, and he loses the ball out of bounds, man. I don't know what is with OG in this.
Jeez,
Bad hands. It looked like it's timeout on the no, it's not. Celtics about to inbound the ball, but Tatum, man. Tatum round. All right, Celtics with the ball, down 1. But these guys, like I said, Celtics been in the bonus this whole quarter. They're in the bonus the whole quarter, man. So any foul, they're going to the free throw line. Peyton Pritchard's in the game now. The ball is inbound to Pritchard over to Derek White, guarded by Cameron Payne, who just checked in for the Knicks. White with the ball at the elbow around the Horford screen, now around the Luke Cornett screen. White with a 3-point shot is up, no good. Put back in by Luke Cornett on a dunk. 21-20.
That's what we got to limit these second opportunities.
He did that over Bridges. You know, Bridges ain't box out. All right, Knicks with the ball. Now, OG Anunoby throws it down to Mitchell Robinson, and it goes off his hand. Turnover. Here comes the Celtics. Mitch got to catch these balls. I'm tired of these guys catching on one hand, man. They just put one hand and got to put 2 hands up to catch these balls. And it's like one hand just going to deflect the pass. All right, Celtics with the ball. Tatum, 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. At the elbow, Payne looking down the lane. Those and it is turnover again, man. And Knicks are just turning the ball over, deflecting. It's Tatum with the steal over to Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball, guarded by Mikal Bridges, looking for the mismatch with Jason Tatum and Cameron Payne. Tatum in the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Knicks got to run. Deuce, run. McBride, he's fouled by Tatum. But it's like these guys got to run, man. It's like you just coming off the bench. You're supposed to be having so much energy, Deuce. And timeout on the floor with the Celtics up 21-20.
Well, you saw that they had to get Deuce in there early because, like I said, that turnover.
Hart got 2 fouls, but he got 2 fouls. That's why he's out.
Yeah, but for him to not take that open jump shot.
I know, right.
Come on now.
Here's the breakdown.
How much more room do you need to see the basket to shoot at it?
Knicks are not doing a good. Well, they're not fouling right now, so which is what's keeping them close. They're shooting 47%, while Boston's at 29% roughly. They're 50% from 3-point for New York, 25% for Boston. The thing that's keeping this in Boston's lead is the free throws, a 6 for 9.
Right.
And New York hasn't gotten any free throw. That's the other thing. So
right.
You were talking about turnovers. New York has 5, Boston has 3. Both are 5 points off of turnovers. So technically they're even in points off of turnovers. So you know, it's doing a better job of not fouling and not sending them to the free throw line because they've been in the penalty now for about almost 5 minutes and they haven't fouled again. So
yeah. Z-Dan Shelton, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Jacob Petruzzi, what up, fam? You already know what it is. Let's go Knicks. Dewani, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Knicks against the hated Celtics, man. Like I said, there's one team I hate. I hate these guys. I hate Boston. Everything Boston, the Red Sox, the Celtics, the Bruins. I don't care what it is, Boston, man. I don't like it. And I ain't never been up there.
Well, I have.
Well, it's not a bad city, but listen, when they going against my Knicks,
I know
they're a bad city to me.
I'm gonna go up there and knock Paul Revere off the horse. I don't like Boston.
You leave their statue alone. He ain't do nothing to you.
Or put a Knick jersey on, right? They'll hate it, right? And he put a New York thing on there, they'll hate that, right?
Only thing that statue do is going to give you a hernia for trying to knock it off.
Yeah, Paul Revere, like Boston, man. Beantown, chowder. They like that chowder up there, clam chowder, huh?
The only thing is what's good in Boston, I guess what? The tea?
Yeah, it's a tea party, right? It's a tea party, right? Boston, Massachusetts, and Boston baked beans, right? I don't care too much for Boston baked beans, but that's
not at all. Well, listen, you go up a little bit to Maine, you get good fish up that way.
Good lobster, right? Good
Mhm.
lobster,
Good
right?
fresh
Yeah.
fish up
Yeah,
there.
right.
What's up, Arku?
You said who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, cool, right. So in order for this to be a series, Cat got to perform. Yeah, he got to perform. But
Big
that foul
time.
that foul they call him was BS, man. On that 3-point shot that Tatum like went into him and stuff like that. Because Towns he didn't jump towards Tatum. He jumped the other way, and Tatum moved the other way into him. They could have
Uh,
challenged that. We're saying should have challenged it, but he didn't challenge it.
nah, it's way too early for these challenges. Don't even
It ain't too
press the
early.
other
No,
challenge.
That's what we keep talking
Come
about.
on,
That was no, that was
because if you
Towns'
lose that,
second foul.
your challenges is done.
No, but what I'm saying is that was his second foul. You got to keep your good plays out of foul trouble. That was a 3-point shot too. That was off a 3-point shot. You got to. I mean, people don't care. I don't care what quarter it is, man. You don't have to wait for the fourth quarter. And what's the
I
difference
dig
anyway?
that.
And what's the difference anyway? They challenge a play that we think is good, and they still don't even give them the challenge anyway. So it don't matter.
Correct. So
It don't matter when you use it.
It was a questionable play where it could have went either way. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not quite. It was unquestionable. It was unquestionable. You could have seen it. Anybody would, and even Ray Charles could see that he jumped into him. It wasn't like he wasn't in his landing space. He was not in his landing space, so that was not a foul.
I got what
They
he's
still
saying
made
though.
contact, didn't they?
You depend on your referees and
Towns with the shot in the lane, tough shot, and it's good. Knicks go up 22-21. Towns back in the game.
That's a foul though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This is where we say is bullshit. If they're calling fouls only one side.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Drew Holiday blows a bunny, and Knicks with the rebound. Cameron Payne with the ball, guarded by Drew Holiday. Looking Towns now guarded by Horford, and what's saying Cameron Payne just dribbling the ball. You just pounding the ball. Now Payne goes in there and he gets fouled. He didn't know what he was going to do.
There you go. Yeah, you attack Horford, and there you got the mismatch. Then you attack him. So now you use it to your advantage. Get to the free throw line. Now you got to hit the free throws.
Yeah, this will be our first free throws, right? This will be our first free throw from Cameron Payne. All right, off the bench, Cameron Payne. Like I said, our bench got to perform. They got to help us, man. And Cameron's first free throw, of course, is no good. Come on, guys. Y'all gotta help out, man. You gotta help us. I mean, yeah. If you can't hit shots, I need you to make some free throws. Something.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
And Cameron Payne's second free throw is also no good. What the heck? Rebounded by Peyton Pritchard, and so Knicks stole the 1-point lead, 22-21. Pritchard around the screen, and Towns with the steal. And what they call a foul? What they call a foul? Bro, I'm telling you, these are some soft fouls they call it. I couldn't even see the foul. These are some soft fouls that they're calling to help the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard's at the free throw line for 2. These are some soft fouls. His first free throw is good. And Peyton Pritchard is he won a 6th Man of the Year award for the Celtics, man. So he's a 6th Man of the Year. Off the bench, he's first with, I guess he averaged 14 points a game off the bench. And Pritchard's second free throw is good. See what the bench do. They come in, they help their team. All right, 23-22, Knicks inbounds Towns to McBride. McBride with the ball over to Cameron Payne. And they call it, man, they call a foul so quick, I don't even know what's going on. I guess on Luke Cornett.
Oh, listen, man. As long as they got a foul on somebody other than the guys in blue.
Okay. Mitchell Robinson. They fouled Mitchell Robinson. So that's what they're going to be.
Oh, boy. Here we go. This is what I was concerned with because this will now take Mitchell Robinson out of the game.
And Mitchell misses the first free throw. See, and that's the thing with Mitchell. That's what he got to work on is the free throw shooting right now because they're going to be fouling him if he's coming to the game. That's the automatic. That's all he need to be working on. No practice and nothing. Just shoot.
Well,
like
listen,
I said, the Knicks they don't run any plays anyway, so you might as well just shoot. And
he should be working on his post moves too.
Yeah. All right, Celtics inbound the ball. Pritchard, 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good. And the Celtics go up 4, 26-22, making shots off the bench. All right, Knicks inbounds the ball to Deuce McBride around a Towns screen. 48 seconds left to go in the quarter. Over to Cameron Payne. Payne over to Towns, guarded by Horford. Over to OG Anunoby. Shot is up, no good. And rebounded by Mitchell Robinson, who's fouled by, I thought OG got fouled by Cornette. Cornette is not no shot blocker, no nothing. I hate when they do this. He did get up there with the ball and the hand, but he did get the ball on a replay.
You're right.
Well, OG got to pump fake him and take the ball straight into his chest to get that foul call too.
Right.
He's got to. We got to start initiating contact with these guys and getting some foul calls as well.
Robinson's first free throw is good. 26-23.
All right, he's going to go on a hot streak from here.
40 seconds left to go in the quarter. 3-point Celtics lead. And Robinson's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Across the timeline, around the Cornette screen. Tatum pull-up three-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the rebound. Over to Cameron Payne. 28 seconds left to go. Knicks down 3. Cameron Payne with the ball at the elbow. Now at the top of the key. Guarded by Jason Tatum. Nobody's moving. Over to Towns. Guarded by Drew Holiday. Towns backing Drew Holiday down. Looking. Shot is up. No good. And he is fouled by Luke Cornette, who fouls him. Yeah, get him again. Cornette is fouling people like crazy, man.
That's Cornette's third foul.
This is his third foul.
If they call
with these plays, we got to lock in. Yeah. So I guess he got 6 fouls to give, right? He coming in like the goon squad.
Yeah, but now
it's too early to say that.
Yeah,
it's too early to say we look like.
For him, now he's done. He's done literally for the rest of the first half. Because that's 3 fouls in the first quarter. So yeah. So
Towns' first free throw was good.
So what's Towns got for right now?
Tyron Hall said, "We look like a team that don't want to win." Nah, not
it's too
right
early
now.
to see that.
We got it in the third quarter. We see how the game is, man. If they getting blown, they don't want to. But
correct, it's too early.
Yeah, it's a close game. It's a close.
Yeah, and Towns' second free throw is good. 25-26. Celtics up 1 with 7 seconds left to go. Tatum with the ball across the timeline, around the screen. It's stolen by OG and up to Karl Anthony Towns, who pushes, and it's too late. The quarter is over because Horford got in his way a little bit to slow it down a little bit. Freaking. They could have called that too. I know what I said. And Horford was pushing off on that.
Yes, that's the Josh Hart. They called Josh Hart for the same thing.
I know, for riding a player.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, I just saw the what you call. No, he didn't. No, because what you call went towards him. So yeah.
Yeah, and that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Boston up 26-25.
He was locking on.
He's on that hard
foul. He was locking arms with Tatum.
We look like a team that is shell shocked.
No, right now, like I said,
I'm
down 1 point.
I'm good. I'm good with this. I'd rather be 26-25 than 39-22 or something like that. It's like we right
I'll
here,
take
man.
This close game as it is.
Listen, you got to think about it. We right here in this close game, and the Celtics went to free throw line like about 9 or 11 times in a quarter and stuff like that. So I mean, that's the only reason why they got a lead.
Yeah, the Celtics are 8 for 11. New York is 3 of 8 from the free throw line. 3 of 8.
But Mitchell Robinson got 4 of those free throws or 6 of those free throws. I think is either 4.
Yeah, and whatchamacallit has the other 2.
Cameron Payne missed both. He missed both of his, and that's what we saying with the guards now. The guards nowadays are not even automatic anymore. They're worse free throw shooters than big men.
Well, that's sad.
They got to work on their craft.
Because Mitchell, what is Mitchell? 50% right now.
Mitchell only made 1 of 4. I think. Like 25%. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but like I said, I mean, the Celtics really could have did some wonders in that first quarter because they was in a penalty already with 7-something minutes left to go in the quarter, and they really could have given it to the free throw line and just keep because like I said, the referees are calling and they're not letting them play. They calling these every little touch fouls compared to the Detroit series where, like I said, they was letting these guys play for a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So and that's where the Knicks have to adjust to this. It's not Detroit, so be smart and. The one person I think who will take advantage of that is Brunson. So, we'll see how it goes as we go along.
Yeah, but like I
Brunson
said,
was able. The good thing is he's been able to get a rest and not really move the lead.
Exactly. So I mean, we're down 1 point.
Right.
So I think let me see right now. We're shooting. Yeah, we're shooting 47.4, 9 of 19, while Boston is 7 of 24 for 29%. We're
Mm-hmm.
50% from three, 4 of 8, while Boston is 4 of 14 for 29%. So,
Mm-hmm.
if we're hitting our free throws, we're leading this game right now.
Yeah.
And also we're getting killed on the boards. They're getting second chance opportunities.
Yeah. What's the
Yeah,
rebound look like? What's the rebound look like?
it's 19-16 Boston. They have 7 offensive. We have 3 offensive.
Oh, they
Yeah,
got
that's crazy.
19 rebounds already
Yeah,
in the first
Yeah.
quarter.
and we have
Teams.
16. There's both
Yeah,
teams.
I know both teams. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
it's not a big discrepancy, but seven
That no, it's not.
offensive rebounds,
7
I was just
offensive
saying.
rebounds. Yep.
that's a lot.
So because remember they're not shooting well. So if you take away those offensive rebounds and not fouling, this game is in the Knicks' favor.
Right.
Correct.
He says Knicks have to adjust the Celtics. Yeah, the Celtics are a finesse team, so that physicality ain't really going to matter in this series. So it's just like we just got to watch with these touch fouls. All right, second quarter starting. Deuce McBride with the ball, guarded by Holiday. McBride over to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Peyton Pritchard at the logo. Now around a Mitchell Robinson screen, Mikal in the lane. Fall away jump shot is no good. Rebounded by White. Here comes the Celtics. Up 26-25. White with the ball. Over to Drew Holiday at the top of the key. Drew down the lane. His shot up in the lane is up and is good. Celtics go up by 3, 28-25. Towns inbounds to McBride. Guarded by Pritchard, who's picking him up full court. McBride across the timeline. I guess everybody's seen the Detroit series. Everybody want to pick up full court now, huh? McBride with the ball over to Josh Hart, who's back into the game as well with 2 fouls. To Bridges, now to Towns, down on the block against Tatum. Turnaround jump shot is up and good. It is on Brown, 28-27. So good shot by Towns. All right, Celtics inbounds to Peyton Pritchard with the ball over to Derek White. White guarded by Bridges. Now guarded by McBride on the switch. Over to Brown at the elbow, guarded by Towns. Brown shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, and here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball quickly across at the elbow. Throws down low to Bridges, and they call a foul on Peyton Pritchard. Wow. Like I said, bro, they calling these fouls like quick. Maybe they don't want they want to clean, they want to but if this is the case, they're gonna be a lot of free throws.
Well, listen, I'll take it as it is, as long as we're on the upper end.
Right. All right, Brunson back in the game now. Bridges inbound. Brunson back to Bridges over to Towns with a fall away jump shot from 20 feet out and is good. And the Knicks go up 29-28. Celtics with the ball now. White with the ball over to Brown, guarded by Bridges. Brown at the elbow, down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Bridges, and Brown will go to the free throw line. He faked Bridges, went up for the pump fake. Towns are shooting good. That's a good sign. That's all I get. As long as these guys are shooting good, that's a good sign.
Well, come on. Like I said to you, it's feast or famine. Like, you got Brown on you. That should be like, come on. I mean, listen, he should have a good game all the way around with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Brown's first free throw is good, and we're tied at 29. Yeah, but just like I said in basketball, man, in these games, like in today's game, all you gotta do is just make shots, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like how the Pacers was doing yesterday against the Cavs, they were just making them shots. All right, Brown's second free throw is good, and the Celtics go up 30-29. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the town screen, guarded by Drew Holiday. Now Hart with a screen. Brunson down to Hart, wide open down low, and it'll be a goaltending on White. Count the basket. Knicks go up 31-30. So good by Hart slipping to the basket. All right, Celtics with the ball now. Hart with White with the ball. Points in the paint. Knicks got 14 points in the paint to 6 for the Celtics. White with the ball. Looking, finds Brown at the top of the key. Guarded by Towns. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Brown in the lane. Shot is up. No good. And they call a foul on Hart? Are you kidding me, man?
That wasn't a foul.
Oh my God, man. Well, I don't know which one is on. One of them got to go to the bench. Let me see who the foul's on. Can't be on Towns. I think it might be on Towns or so he might have 3, so you have to sit down. And it's like, and see, and that's what they do, man. When a guy's doing good, they take him out the game. Those are touch fouls. Like I said, those are touch fouls, man.
Adjust to how the referees are calling the game.
Mm-hmm.
If they're calling it tightly, then you have to adjust.
So Brown at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is no good. So Towns, yep, the foul was on Towns, and that's number 3 on Towns. But like I said, you see how Towns and Hart play that? When Towns was driving to the basket hard and got fouled like that, there was no call, and those are more physical fouls. That's what I'm saying. If you're not going to call the physical fouls, then don't call the soft fouls. That's what I'm saying. It's just like crazy, man. All right, Brown's second free throw's up and it's good, and we're tied at 31. And Boston Garden, I mean, it's quiet right now, you know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. All right, Knicks inbounds, Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Tied at 31. Brunson guarded by White. Now around a Mitchell Robinson screen, Brunson in the lane. And he gets fouled by Brown. So that should be 2 on Brown, right? That should be, yeah. Well, the only good thing I can say, at least they are being consistent early on, or they calling fouls on Boston too, so I'm good with that. All right, Bridges inbounds, looking to inbounds, finds Robinson over to Brunson. Brunson around a Robinson screen. Brunson now the step back 3-point shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Drew Holiday. So Brunson will be at the free throw line for 3. And that one, Holiday did land in his space. You see that? Yeah, Holiday, yep. You lunged out towards him. So let's see. Brunson got to knock down these free throws now. He's going to be shooting 3 free throws with the game tied at 31. Brunson's first free throw is up and it's no good.
Struggle's real.
That's the thing with them 3 free throws. You're going to get 2 of the 3 most of the time. You know what I'm saying? 3 for 3 is good, but I don't know what it is with the 3 free throws. Brunson's second one is good. Yeah, them 3 free throws, you see more 2 out of 3 made than 3 for 3. Not unless you're good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, free throws, and that's another thing. You're right, D. And free throws, we really gotta hit these free throws because we was atrocious in the Detroit series. You know, we lucked up, but it's like we got to shoot much better in this series. But it depends on who's shooting free throws. Mitchell Robinson is a little different story, but Brunson, these guys got to make it. And Brunson's third free throw is good, and we're tied at Knicks go up 31-33. And Drew Holiday drives down and lays it in, and it's tied at 33. Knicks inbounds Robinson over to Hart. 9:05 left to go in the second quarter. Hart with the ball over to Robinson at the top of the key. Robinson over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Looking, finds Josh Hart in the free throw line. Hart, you had it. Deuce McBride from the corner for the 3-point shot. It is no good. Got to hit those dudes wide open. Rebounded by Derek White.
Josh
with the ball.
Josh has to hit that shot, yeah.
Yeah, Josh too. Josh got to take that wide open shot, and that's another thing he do. He just passes up too many wide open shots. I don't get them guys that know they're going to be left wide open. Why don't you just work on your shooting, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I just don't get it. I mean, he does so many good things, but that right there, you're in the lane. Take it.
And Peyton Pritchard around the Porzingis screen out of a wide open 3-point shot, and he makes it 36-33. Knicks quickly inbound to Brunson over to Hart. Hart to Deuce McBride around a Mitchell Robinson screen. Deuce in the lane. Deuce lays it up and in. 36-35. Celtics inbounds. Porzingis over to Pritchard. Get on this dude Pritchard, man. It's like, yo, get on this guy like a glue, because like I said, he ain't even supposed to be small like that. Now Deuce is on him. Over to KP, who's guarded tightly by Robinson. Over to Pritchard. Pritchard now on a screen. Shot is up and good. 38-35. Peyton Pritchard take it in there on Mitchell Robinson and laid it up and in off the glass.
Mm.
All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Around the Robinson screen, Bridges. Fall away. Shot is up and good off of 1 foot. 38-37. All right. Celtics quickly inbounds. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Throws it down to Drew Holiday for an easy layup. Brunson, where were you at? Brunson don't be letting he don't be getting these guys working nothing for their shots.
Well, if Brunson is trapping, then shouldn't Mikal Bridges go down?
It's one of them, but that's Brunson's man. But Brunson does that sometimes where, like, even they come up for screen, Brunson, like, he'll stand there and just stop. So the other guy won't even get around him to go play some defense. He's just like, you impeding your own teammates' progress.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Hart takes it down and gets fouled. Celtics up 40-37. Hart will be on the free throw line for 2. And like I said, we got to start making these free throws, especially these guards are going to the free throw line. You got to be making these free throws, man. He said Hart's a liability. And Hart's first free throw is in and out.
He's killing me.
Yeah, man. Right now, I think we are 5 of 12 from the free throw line. 5 of 12. Three-point Celtics lead. Hart's second free throw is good, and it's a 2-point game now, 40-38 with 7:34 left to go in the second quarter. Celtics inbounds. Brown inbounds to Drew Holiday. Holiday quickly across the timeline, guarded by Hart. Over to Derek White. White's 3-point shot from the elbow is over the backboard. No good, and be Knicks ball. They look like they didn't even call no like over the top. They just let it go and play.
The Knicks, they're 6 of 13. If they 7 free throws.
Missed.
You hit those, you're up by 5.
Yep. All right, and it's timeout on the floor with 7:23 left to go. It's only a 2-point Boston lead, 40-38. Like I said, the game is right here. Like I said, Knicks just got to hit some more free throws, man. Poor free throw shooting is what's keeping the Knicks from being in the lead, and also free throw shooting for Boston is what's keeping Boston in the game.
Boston is 11 of 15 from the free throw line. So really, both teams are getting the free throws. It's just that Boston is, plus in a sense, they're plus 5 in terms of main free throws.
D-Dan Sean said Hart is like Starks. You never know who's gonna show up. He said he's streaky, right? He's streaky.
Well, listen, the thing that's different is we know Starks will take the shot.
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah,
that is true. Yes.
Starks will take that. Listen, he'll take it in a crowded phone booth, whatever. He'll take that shot.
The
you can't even get Hart to basically take a layup.
The Knicks are very efficient. They're 14 of 26 for 53.8% in terms of field goal percentage. They're 4 of 9, 44.4%. Boston is 12 of 31 for 38.7%, and they're 5 of 16 for 32.1%. So New York really offensively is playing a good game. They're
for the
efficient. Yeah. So it's your free throw shooting. And well, I mean, that's really what it is, because they're down 2 in the rebounds. Boston still has 7 offensive, while New York has 3. But everything else, all the other metrics are damn near even across the board.
And for the most part, we limited it to second chance opportunities as well.
Mm-hmm.
In this quarter.
Yeah, in the second quarter, you've eliminated that. So, New York just has to, free throws, hit your damn free throws. Because it seems like Boston is going to give you the free throws, so now you got to hit them.
They're going to call the fouls. We got to hit those free throws.
Yes, that's what I mean. Boston's going to give you the fouls, so now you got to hit those free throws. I mean, efficiently, your offense 53% offensively. Then that's telling me, you're getting your shots, and for the most part, you're hitting them. So, they just gotta, with those free throws is what's hurting them right now. And early in the first quarter, the offensive rebounding for Boston. Take care of that. It's a different ball game. Let me see how many points. Let me see. Brunson only has 4 points. Let me see. OG
But
has
listen,
6.
I could take that because it's still early. But
Mm-hmm.
when we need him to turn it on, hopefully he could turn that on in the second half.
Let me see. OG has 6. Hart has 7. Towns has 10. Bridges has 2. Brunson has 4. Robinson 1. McBride has 8 points.
Okay.
So let me see. Boston has 12 points off the bench while we are at 9. So it's not that big of a discrepancy. So, oh wow, Tatum has 13 points. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's been hitting his shot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Knicks inbounds to Bridges over to Hart. Knicks down 2. Brunson with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Drew Holiday. Brunson in lane, his floater's up, no good. Rebounded by Derek White, and man, he looked like that ball looked like it was out on White. All right, Celtics at ball. Harford inbounds to White. White with the ball now, guarded by Bridges at the top of the key, over to Brown at the elbow, guarded by OG Anunoby on a switch. Now, see what Brunson is like. Good way he came back though, but it was like he was about to leave Brown alone for a wide open shot. Like you got to stay with him. If that's the man you got to stay with him now. Brown with a shot up in the lane, up and good, and it rolls in. Celtics go up by 4, 42-38. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Holiday, now guarded by Pritchard at the top of the key, over to Bridges. Bridges around a hard screen. Bridges in the lane, throws the ball and is deflected and stolen by Drew Holiday. Over to Jaylen Brown. Brown with the ball, guarded by Hart. Brown in the lane, backing Hart down. Brown, fall away, jump shot is up and good, and is a 6-point Celtics lead, 44-38. Knicks inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball. 6:12 left to go in the second quarter. Hart throws backdoor to Bridges, but it went off of Horford's foot. So, man, that would have been an easy 2. But it was a kickball.
And they're doing all this without Tatum right now.
Right.
What is Towns has 3 fouls, right?
Yeah, Towns has 3 fouls. All right, Celtics with the ball. Missed shot. Holiday gets to Al Horford. Oh, my God. I don't know how them dudes fall asleep and Horford gets fouled, so Horford be going to the free throw line with a 6-point lead. So, all right, Bruce Harper, what's good? He said, hi, Coach. Thanks for tapping in, Bruce. Coach, do you feel Knicks can beat the Celtics in this series to advance?
I want them to.
Well, listen, we'll see how this first game play out easily. We can assess it from that.
Mm-hmm.
They have the opportunities right now. They really have. They're just
right. They just got to make some free throws and make some shots. I mean, it's still right here.
the last couple of shots that they've missed. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, Harford's first free throw is good, and his second free throw is also good. 8-point Celtics lead, 46-38. All right, like I said, Knicks got to start making some shots. You got to stay close with Boston now. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG inbounds to Brunson. Celtics are on a 15-5 run in the last 3 minutes. Brunson down the lane, lays it up, and then they gonna say that they said that basket should count and a foul for Brunson. You said the intention to try to foul Mitchell Robinson. So they're trying to say before Brunson made the layup, Mitchell Robinson got fouled, so they're gonna send Mitchell Robinson to the free throw line.
And now what they're trying to do is take out both of New York's big men. Yeah.
Ghost, what's good, bro? Yeah, you know what they're trying to do is like I said, they're going to use Mitchell Robinson to not miss one free throw and not make free throws, and then they could use that as wasted possessions. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And timeout on the floor.
Yeah, but the sad thing is, like you said, during that time off, they should have had him heavily working on those free throw shots. They
If he,
did that. They did that in the Detroit series. So come on.
Mm,
Some people take the page, the same page or from another team to make it work for their team.
That's what you're supposed to do. So I don't know what I can't tell what they're doing because I have to mute.
they I guess they looking to see, I guess, if he was fouled before Brunson, whoever made a shot, something like that. I don't know what they. No, but he's look like he's fouling them.
He's
way
fouling them
before
at
that.
half court. He is. He's
Right.
fouling them. Yep.
So my whole thing is like that's gonna be that those gotta be those would be like a take foul where it's like he got Knicks should shoot a technical foul shot or something like that because it's like a take foul to me. You know what I'm saying? That should be like a take foul, like a one technical free throw and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Brunson basket, I don't think is going to count. So the thing is with Tibbs now, what is your adjustment? Do you leave Mitchell in or do you take him out? And this
Well,
is
he
where
can't. Well, what is he gonna do? Bring in Precious?
you're going to have to. Because right now, what they're doing is they're fouling Mitchell Robinson. They're going to put him at the free throw. He's going to consistently miss free throws. That's taking points away from you. You're more apt to get points from Precious Achiuwa than you are Mitchell Robinson right now. Now, the issue is on the defensive end, if that's what you want to argue, which I will agree with you.
Correct.
I say so. It's a common foul. It's a common foul. Mitchell Robinson shoot 2 free throws. I mean, to me, that's not even common. Those are take fouls. A take foul is like an automatic free throw. I mean, like a technical. Those should be take fouls. If you just fouling somebody off the rip, Robinson got to come in and shoot the free throws. But like I said, that's him. Is like teams gonna start using that a lot because in the past they really wasn't doing that though. Now, but they're gonna start doing that. It's like, yo, you got to be working on your free throws. You know what I'm saying? During in between games and stuff like that. Got to work on them stuff, bro, because they're gonna be putting you on there. You start making more free throws, they're gonna stop doing that.
For sure. I mean, at this point,
but that's what you got to work on right now. I know.
If he wants length, then put a Portier in there. They got him on the roster.
But is a Hokporty good at free throw shooting? Because what Boston is telling you they're going to do, if any of your big men are a bad free throw shooter, you're just going to foul them.
Hokporty, I don't even know if he shot a free throw. If he did, I don't. But I think
he shot some free throws.
I think he's better than Robinson. But Robinson's first free throw is no good, and his second one is in and out, no good. So another wasted trip for the Celtics, for the Knicks, and Celtics with an 8-point lead. Boston with the ball now. Drew Holiday in the lane, out to Harford to White to Tatum, guarded by Brunson on the mismatch. Tatum at the elbow. Tatum fall away. No, he throws out to Drew Holiday, out to White for a 3-point shot is up and is no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby from the corner. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Throws ahead to a White for a wide open dunk. See, guys got to get back on defense. 48-38.
Get out of here.
They got to get back on defense. And look like there's another foul. Robinson go back to the free throw line. But if you got 3 guards in the game or something, like these guys got to get back. The 3 small guards got to get back. I don't care between Hart, Brunson, and Bridges. They got to get back.
I agree with you there, man. The basic fundamentals.
Was that not a clear path out? Yeah, I know.
The rules of the game.
And Robinson's at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. 48-39, 9-point Celtics lead. But they'll take the one free throw and then get 2 points or 3 points. They'll take that all day long.
What's up, NYG?
What's good? What's good, bro? What's good, NYG? Yeah, like D said, why don't you put Hokporty in the game then? Or Chua, you know what I'm saying? It's just like just for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I know Hokporty hasn't played in in a while, you know what I'm saying? And Robinson fouls Drew Holiday, I guess, to come out the game. And that's his first. So Robinson will come out. In? Yeah, I'm gonna see who's coming back in the game because I know Towns got 3 fouls.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Hokporty because he's still sitting on the bench, and it's Precious Achiuwa's in the game. All right, Holiday with the ball over to Pritchard around. Horford was moving on that screen over to Jason Tatum, wide open 3-point shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the ball over to Josh Hart with the ball over to OG Anunoby. OG out to Brunson. 3-point shot from the corner is good. Hold on one second. And it's no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart over to Brunson. His 3-point shot from the elbow. This one is good. 48-42.
There we go. Now that's what you need to do.
4:23
That's what you
left to
need to
go.
do.
Yep. All right. Pritchard with the ball over to Horford with his 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by, come on, Bridges. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. You got to get those rebounds because that's going to turn into points, man. It's going to turn into points. You got to get the rebound. He
did
the ball, bro.
The adjustment was Precious Achua right now. So,
all right, the Celtics inbound to Pritchard. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Drew Holiday right down, and he lays it up and in on the putback. 8-point game, 50-42. Knicks inbounds to
get bodies on
Brunson with the ball, guarded by Pritchard. Brunson at the elbow, guarded by Pritchard. Brunson in the lane, looking, finds OG at the 3-point line to Mikal Bridges at the 3-point line. 3 seconds left to go. OG down the lane. OG fall away shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Here comes the Celtics. Over to Brown. Over to Tatum, wide open 3-point shot from now. Nope, he goes down to Luke Cornett down low. Shot is up, no good. And Luke Cornett looking like he walking with the ball all over the place. And they call a timeout on the floor for the Celtics. So it's an 8-point Celtics lead, 50-42 with 3:27 left to go in the second quarter. And a timeout on the floor. 8-point Celtics lead.
Now I will say one thing with Boston doing this hack of Mitch. Hopefully it hurts them in the second half because now your players are going to be in foul trouble. So now, does he bring Mitchell Robinson back in? How much time we have left in the half? You know what, 3:27. So, will that come back to bite them? Because it's only the second quarter, but New York cannot allow them to get too far ahead. That's going to be the big thing right there. Let me see. In terms of overall stats, as a team, New York is down to 45.5% on 15 to 33 in terms of shooting. Boston is at 39 for 16 to 41. 3-pointers, they both hit 5. New York is 5 for 12. Boston is 5 for 21. Free throw shooting is the big disparity. They both have 17 free throws, but New York is 7 of 17, while Boston is 13 of 17. So right there, Boston is +6 in terms of the free throw, and they're down by 8 points. That's your biggest thing right there. If it wasn't for the free throws, this would be a much closer game. And guys like Cam Payne and Mitchell Robinson missing those free throws, it's a big thing. So you want to make Boston pay in the second half because they've been having guys fouling. Let me see. Boston has a total of it's 13-10 in terms of fouls, so they're pretty close. So the rest are calling it both ways. Let me see.
Yeah,
Luke Cornett has 3. Pritchard and Horford have 2 off the bench. Holiday has 2, and Brown has 2. So they're spreading it out. So
Bruce said, I feel you call the game better than the TV announcer, so I turned down the sound. Okay, that's cool. I'm calling it, man. He said you want to listen to Reggie Miller and who is it? Reggie Miller. I forgot who's else doing the game. It's not Breen, right? Is it Reggie Miller? I forgot who the other guy is.
Yeah, Mike Breen, I think it is.
Oh, it's Breen. Bang!
Yeah, because they didn't have it on MSG, so they not, they just got it on TNT.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's on TNT, so you're gonna listen to Shaq and them in halftime and stuff like that. Barkley already said they don't stand a chance. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep. He said they beat them 4 times in the season. They ain't gonna.
Listen, I love when guys talk like that. So that's what we need these Knicks to shock the world with this.
Hey, coach, here goes your other Nets troll right here, NYG. He said Knicks don't have enough depth for Boston. There's too much Brunson. What happened to Bridges?
Yeah, right.
All right, Celtics inbound the ball. Pritchard with the ball around a Cornet screen. Pritchard down the lane, and he's fouled by Brunson. He looked like he was going to pass the ball, but it's like Brunson got his hand in there. So Pritchard will be at the free throw line.
Mm.
Right. So Pritchard will be back at the free throw line. All right, Pritchard's first free throw is good. He be knocking his down. Like, I wonder what he get for that 6 Man of the Year award. That bonus, right? That's a little bonus for a 6 Man of the Year. And the Knicks Towns is on the bench with 3 fouls. So Towns has been down for a minute. All right, Knicks inbounds. Pritchard's second free throw is good, and it's a 10-point game, 52-42. Knicks inbounds to Brunson, guarded by Holiday. Across the timeline. Over to Bridges.
Where's Miles
Bridges?
Go ahead.
Over to Brunson, guarded by Brown now. And Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by. And there's a foul on Drew Holiday, I believe.
What happened to Precious Achiuwa? Precious Achiuwa was doing it well.
Yeah, Precious got to be more active down there.
He's not in the game.
He is in the game. He was on that he's right there.
I'm sorry, I meant Miles McBride. Where's Miles McBride?
Deuce. Is Deuce on the bench? I think Deuce is on the bench. All right, Hart's first free throw is good. Hart, we need you to make another free throw. We need you guards to be making these free throws, man. You got to be automatic on the free throw line. Deuce is out of the game. And Hart misses his second free throw. Make one, miss one. So in the game for the Knicks is Bridges, Brunson, Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, and Josh Hart. All right, Celtics with the ball. Up 9. And Brunson with another foul on Pritchard. Brunson, what are you doing, man? Stop trying to go for the steal. It's like, bro, just play people straight up, man. I don't know what is the thing with some of these guys sometimes, man. It's like you get in foul. You don't need to get in foul trouble. It's just like, yo, play the guy straight up. And so Pritchard will be back at the free throw line again. His first free throw is good, 53-43. He said, I ain't trolling. It's been all Brunson.
Not this game.
Yeah. I mean, this game. But Bridges had a good game the last game against Detroit in that game 6, though. He had like 25 points in that game. He came up big in that game, in that closeout game against Detroit. So only thing I'll see more from Bridges is like more energy and more rebounding. And his second free throw is no good. And they call a lane violation. If anything, it was like both people's like Precious Achiuwa and Cornell was in the lane. And that's what they call both double violations. So they're gonna have a jump ball at center court. So Precious Achiuwa will be jumping against Luke Cornett. 2:45 left to go in the second quarter. And the ball is tipped, and it is won by the Celtics. Jason Tatum with the ball. Across the timeline, Jason Tatum guarded by by Precious Achiuwa at the elbow. Tatum still with the ball. Tatum in the lane. Fall away jump shot from the free throw line is no good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Bridges with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson around the hard screen. Brunson pull-up jump shot is up and good. 53-45. Celtics inbounds. Cornett inbounds to Jaylen Brown. Brown with the ball, guarded by Hart. Around the Pritchard screen now. Try to get what's the name on it? But Brown down the lane. Brown down to Luke Cornett, open by himself because I don't know, Precious one of them came left off of him. So Cornett with an easy basket, 55-45. All right. Achua inbounds the ball to Brunson. Brunson in the lane down to Precious Achua. His shot is up. No good. That's a foul. No call. And here comes the Tatum with the ball over to Derek White. That's what I'm saying. You don't Pritchard in the corner. His shot is up. No good rebound. You call soft fouls, but you don't call those fouls. Wow. Over to OG Anunoby, and that's an offensive foul. He says Cat is out now, and they struggling. Mitch Brown's supposed to be the answer. I told y'all Bridges was a sucker. OG is like, yo, it could have been that. All right, 10-point lead, 128 left to go. Celtics with the ball. White inbounds to Jaylen Brown. Brown now guarded by Brunson, and Brunson leaves off. And Brown lays. What? See, Brunson does that all the time. He leaves off of defense. You just don't turn your back and just walk away. All right, 57-45. Brunson with the ball. Over to Josh Hart, wide open 3-point shot, not making it. And OG almost had the rebound. Derek White with the steal with the ball. Derek White with the ball. Over to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard right to Jaylen Brown with a nice shot in the lane. 59-45, 14-point Celtics lead just like that. 55 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the Precious Achua screen. Brunson still with the ball looking. Double team. Now over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 7 seconds left to go. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. Floater's up. No good. Rebounded by Cornette. And he throws it out to Derek White. White with the ball. Over to Brown. This game was just like I said. This game was just like a 4-point lead. The Knicks just got. I told you, you don't score. Boston's gonna keep scoring. All right, Brown with the ball. 16 seconds left to go. Brown at the free throw line. His jump shot is up and good, and is a 16-point Boston lead. 61-45. 11 seconds left to go, and the Knicks have not scored in a minute, man. Brunson down the lane out to OG Anunoby. Wide open 3-point shot, no good. And that's been a problem. Bridges but he stepped out. But that's been a problem. They've been missing shots in the second quarter. Been missing wide open shots. And I told you, the Knicks got to make shots. These shots got to be made. Bridges was a mirage. And Celtics inbound and shot clock run out, and that is halftime. All right. We are at halftime. Knicks up 61-45. We'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the Man-Cave podcast.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the games played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tuned in, the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are at halftime. Once again, the Celtics are up now 61-45 over the New York Knicks, a 16-point Celtics lead, courtesy of a big second quarter for the Celtics. The Knicks have went on into a little slump, and that is where the lead is, 16-point lead. So the Knicks have dug themselves a hole in this game one that was very close in the first quarter and a half, and then all of a sudden the Celtics went on a run. But we'll have had the halftime stats with the coach. You got the stats, or you want to give stats?
Yeah, I got stats. You want
right.
Collectively as a team, New York is shooting 16 and 39, 41%. Boston is 20 of 48 for 42%, 41.7. Three-pointers, New York is 5 of 14 for 35.7, and Boston is 5 of 23 for 21.22%. Free throws, the biggest disparity. New York is 8 of 19 for 42%. Boston is 16 of 20 for 80%. Rebounds, Boston has 38, New York has 28. 10 offensive for Boston, 5 for New York. Assists, New York has 8, Boston has 6. Steals, New York has 3, Boston has 4. Turnovers, New York has 7, Boston has 4. Points over turnovers, New York has 5, Boston has 9 points over turnovers. Fouls, the total fouls are 13-14. 13 for New York, 14 for Boston. In terms of scoring, Anunoby has 6 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Hart is 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Towns is 10 points of 4 of 5 shooting. Bridges has 2 points of 1 of 6. Brunson has 9 points of 3 of 9. Achuid is no points, 0 for 1. Robinson has 2 points. McBride is 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Payne has no points. And for Boston, Tatum has 13 points on 4 of 10 shooting. Brown has 14 points on 5 of 11. Porzingis has no points. White has 7 points on 2 of 8. Holiday has 8 points of 4 of 6. Horford has 2 points, 0 for 1. Cornette has 4 points, 2 for 3. And Pritchard has 13 points, 3 for 5. There you go.
Yeah, so like I said, man, in this game, man, Knicks are 8 of 19 from the free throw line, but Mitchell Robinson is 2 of 8, so that's 6 free throws missed right there. So that's another strategy Knicks got to come up with. Mitchell Robinson is like, and Celtics gonna be fouling to put him on the free throw line to miss free throws, and that's like wasted possessions and stuff like that. So they're gonna make adjustments on that too. So I mean, 8 of 19 from the free throw line is atrocious, man. That is downright atrocious, man. And Celtics with 31 rebounds, and Knicks with 21. Yeah, they got to get more boards. These guys got to get more rebounds. Got to get more rebounds. And that's the thing. That's why I keep saying the more rebounds you get, the less second chance opportunity the other team gets. But that's an adjustment they're going to have to make, man. And like I said, the way the game is called, like Towns got 3 fouls, sit on the bench for most of the second quarter and stuff like that. So you're going to have to come in.
The other thing is when when Boston gets close to the penalty, if Mitchell Robinson is in, you got to take him out because they're instantly going to start fouling and put him on the free throw. So, and I know that hurts. It hurts, especially on the offensive rebounding. But they're telling you what they're going to do. Once they get in the penalty, you're gonna live or die with Mitchell Robinson. So
right. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, that's like 8 of 19, and the Celtics are 16 of 20, so they only missed 4 free throws. But like I said, they're making theirs. That's what I'm saying. It's like, we got 11. We got 11 misses. That's a lot of misses, man. But I know, like I said, with Robinson 2 of 8, that's a lot of misses.
Exactly. Mitchell Robinson should not be shooting 8 free throws in a game. So that tells me that they're saying we're just going to put Mitchell Robinson on the floor. I mean, on the free throw
line, right?
So, and what they want you to do is you take him out, which takes out somebody to block the shots, and who protects the lane and gets good rebounds, especially offensive. So you're losing a lot right there by when they start to foul Mitchell Robinson. And it's not like you're being hurt by Porzingis. Porzingis doesn't have any points.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, it's just like it's the missed free throws, some of the turnovers, and the rebounding, man. It's like they got to help with the rebounding. And that's what I'm saying. They get more guys. Let me see how many rebounds. What's his name has? Let me see. Bridges with 3 rebounds. And Anunoby has no rebounds. He got to get rebounds. See, that's another thing. He has to rebound. Between him and Bridges, they got to get, like I said, they got to get 7 apiece or something like that, man. Because there's a lot of missed shots. When there's a lot of missed shots, there's a lot of opportunities for rebounds. You got to get the rebounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Towns with 3 rebounds. Brunson has 3. Josh Hart has 6. 6 rebounds and stuff like that. See, Precious Jewell with 2, Mitchell Robinson with 4, Deuce with 1. Yeah, and Nobi can't have a donut, bro. He can't have a donut in the rebounding column, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're playing all the minutes between you and, like I said, with all them damn missed shots, you motherfuckers got to be getting like about 10 rebounds apiece. There's a lot of missed shots to go around.
Knicks are beating themselves. I hear you, Dan.
Yeah, but now, like I said, now they're gonna have that Mitchell Robinson probably gonna have to come out with something with that, man. It's like he's gonna have to work on that free throw, because if he's gonna be in the game, team's just gonna be fouling him, and they do that. Once they do that, it's like that's almost like a turnover. If you missing all your free throws, that's like a turnover. And then the other team is coming down on trips and getting baskets, and that's another thing, is just like I talked about earlier, in the playoffs is about possessions. In the regular season, it's just a game, but in the playoffs, every possession counts. If you come down and make like 5 empty trips, and the other team is making like baskets and get like 10 points, now you're in the hole. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some points.
It's also Josh Hart too. Remember early in the game, he had open shots and he wasn't taking them. You know, especially in the lane. Take them. You know, if they're going to give them to you, take them. That's points that you're giving away.
Yep, he says Knicks are beating themselves. This game may be out of reach, but the series ain't it ain't over. But like I said, Knicks. Like I said, they just gonna have to make some adjustment. And like I said, and these guys got to make shots, bro. That's the bottom line. These wide open shots that we get in these 3, they got to make these shots. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna keep us in the game too. Is like those are high percentage shots. Those wide open shots are high percentage shots, uncontested. You got to make those shots. If you don't, hey, we're gonna be in trouble if you're not making them shots.
I don't care what you say, bro. Growing up in the hood in the 80s, them was called high water, son. I'm sorry. Them was high
water.
Come on, man.
He was like high water, yo. You did not want, yo. If your pants was high water, yo, you was pushing that thing down. You was like, I don't even care. You said, it can't be hot water. You did not want to be caught with hot waters, man.
We old school now. If this that's the thing for today's kids. All right, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
For us, oh shoot, what they doing with Charles? Oh damn, I don't need to see that.
I know that. I don't need to see that. Yeah. Like how they refund things international. It happens every time down in Florida. How the refs not think it's intentional. Right. That's what I'm saying. Those would be like intentional fouls, man. Like, a take foul. What they call them now, take fouls. Yeah, that's a take foul.
I don't think that's I agree it should be, but I don't think it's in the rules.
Right, I know that's what I'm saying. But the take fouls is like, but they be doing it for other people. Like, yo, there's like, as soon as somebody get the ball, they gonna have an advantage. I know. But
You're right, NYT. They got you clowned a lot of places.
Man, I'm telling you right now, when you wore hot waters back then, it's like, yo, you got clowned so bad, yo, you didn't want to come to school.
NYG, I went to Catholic school. If they wore hot waters, they got clowned in Catholic school too. So it ain't just in the hood. Yeah. It was everywhere.
Yeah. It was just that time frame, man. It ain't even, just that time frame. But I tell you what, you sag them pants. If them hot waters is you sagging them pants. He's like, y'all gotta get them suckers down.
Man, no, that's why I'm like, Kenny, bro, you my age. Come on, man. We don't wear hot waters.
Hot waters. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so this is frustrating. Watching this team, the way they're performing, especially on the free throw line. To me, that's the biggest thing. You were doing well earlier, hitting your regular field goals, but your free throws, if you're hitting your free throws, then that forces them not to foul. It just does, So, and there's a difference of +7 right there. So, it's 16 points. At least you can get it down to at least 9. And then you could focus on the open shots that you have. Josh Hart, hit those. And there you go, and if the referees are calling a foul, attack the rim. If they're calling it close, attack the rim, attack the paint, attack the paint, force the referees to call the foul, go to the free throw and hit your free throw. So, right now, the other thing is Brunson. Brunson is he's 3 of 9 for only 9 points. So, we can't have him wait until late in the game to start, taking shots. You got to do that during the course of the whole game right now. And then Karl Anthony Towns. We've always been hard on him, but he's getting the shots. He's 4 or 5, so he's shooting 80%. So and he has 10 points. So
and in foul trouble too with 10 points, which is good.
That's what's hurting him. It's the foul. It's the fouls. If he's not fouling, then he's going to be he's shooting 80%. You can kick the ball into him because they are putting him down in the paint. So so now that changes the whole dynamic, which draws more fouls on them and puts them into foul trouble, which forces them not to do the hack of Mitch, which now Mitch can then be in the game because you're going to end up having guys in a lot of foul trouble. So,
yeah, and that's kind of how the Celtics got their lead to expand their lead with that hack of Mitch. That's how they got to expand the lead. You know what I'm saying? Because the game, like I said, the game for the most part was close. It was only like a 2-point game or a 1.3 point. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like they hack of Mitch is like, there's like wasted opportunities and stuff like that, man. It's just like 16-point Celtics lead at halftime, man. Like I said, it was just like a close game, but yeah, in the second half, we'll see what happens, man. You just got to make some shots.
Definitely got to make those shots. So, and I'm one of the adjustments if I'm what you call it at halftime is I'm definitely getting Towns at the down in the box and I'm kicking him the ball. Also, force Boston to trap him. And then that's going to force other guys. When OG was open, he in the corner, he was hitting the shots.
Right.
So force them to trap down or trap from him, kick open to the open 3-point shooter. Bridges is another story. And what happened to Miles McBride?
Yeah, he got 8 points off the bench, but
that was in the first quarter, and then he disappeared. Yeah. I don't know, and I don't recall him playing much. How many minutes did he play? Let me hold on a second. Let me see something.
And I know he didn't re-injure himself, and he ain't in foul trouble, so
he's played 13 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So he played 13 minutes. All right, that's good. So yeah, I didn't know how many fouls he got because I know he ain't in no foul trouble.
My one foul.
Okay, one foul. Yeah, he's not in foul trouble. So we just got in the second half, man. The second half is going to be Towns, and they see the Celtics probably know that they probably going to go at Towns to get him in his 4 fouls to sit down for the. You know what I'm saying? It's like you see that's what the smart teams do.
His plus minus. OG is minus 15. Hart is minus 14. Bridges is minus 16. Brunson is minus 14. Towns is even at 0.
Right, that's good.
Precious Achua is minus 7. Robinson is minus 3, Payne is minus 2, and McBride is minus 9.
What Tyron Hall said still holds true about hot waters in it. Yeah, but see, I don't even know now because now they got the joggers and them guys with them high pants with the loafers. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's what the NBA play. That's what I don't know. That's what the fashion these young kids wear. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not with it though. You know what I'm saying?
There's 2 things I will not do: wear high waters and any tight pants, the skinny jeans or whatever. Nope.
Right.
Skinny One of my daughters like, Daddy, you want some skinny jeans? No.
I don't want to wear jeans, but I don't know if it's my girls or my wife. It's like, what is that? I was back in the day. I was used to like having a nice Karl Kanai outfit. You know what I'm saying? Karl Kanai. Them baggy stuff. Everything was baggy.
Cross-colored Karl Kanai. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, it's Kevin Harlan now. Kevin Harlan got a good voice, though. He always his voice is like to call games. I remember he used to call the Timberwolves and other games. And I was like, I wish he called some of the Knicks games sometimes.
Can't stand Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller.
See, you talk about Boston, right? As far as your disdain for him, my disdain is equally for both Boston and Indiana.
Sure,
can't stand either of them.
Boston.
Boston or Indiana, they can both go in the toilet.
All right, start the third quarter. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Drew Holiday around the Bridges screen, now guarded by Brown. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good, rebounded by Tatum. with the
Oh,
ball
he was shooting
ahead
3-pointers.
to Brown. Brown, his pull-up three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns over to Brunson, over to Bridges, to Anunoby, back to Bridges. Pull-up three-point shot is good. Or is it a two-point shot? Is a three. So Bridges with a three, 61-48. Celtics inbound. Like I said, everybody just shoot three-pointers now. It don't even matter on fast breaks or anything. So you just never know, man. That's the name of the game in today's game, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Celtics with the ball. Brown over to White. Back to Brown, guarded by Towns. Brown, another three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson now at the top of the key, guarded by Holiday. Over to Towns, guarded by Tatum. Towns in the lane. Shot is up. How's that not a foul? Rebounded by Josh Hart over to Bridges. His three-point shot is no good. That's crazy. That's the thing I don't like with Towns. They don't call those fouls for Towns, but then they call soft fouls on them. That's BS, man. And a step back three-point shot from Drew Holiday, and there's a 16-point lead again, 64-48. All right, Knicks inbound the ball over to Brunson across the timeline. Guarded by Drew Holiday. Now Towns down in the post with Jason Tatum again. Over to Towns at the elbow. Towns guarded by Tatum. And here comes Horford. And somebody got to move. And they call a walk. So it'll be Celtics ball, man.
Trap.
It's like he should have had the Hart. I don't know what Hart was. You got to hurry up and make yourself available real quick.
Here's the thing, though, that you saw how they came with the trap, but there was nobody on out in the corner for him. Everybody was all on the other side.
Because nobody want to move. Everybody want to stand. It's like, bro, you got to make yourself available so he can see you and get you the ball, easy pass. You got to make yourself available. And it's an over and back turnover on the Celtics on Tatum, so it'll be Knicks balls. All right, Knicks got to make some, like I said, got to get some baskets and make some stops, man. All right, Knicks with the ball, down 16, 9:48 left to go, early third quarter. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart looking, inbounds to Towns, guarded by Horford. Towns over to Brunson, around a Towns screen, now guarded by Horford. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson in the lane. Falls down over to Josh Hart to OG Anunoby, out to Mikal Bridges. His three-point shot is up, no good, and Bridges is missing a lot. Brunson with get the rebound, and he is foul going. He's missing a lot of. These guys are missing a lot of shots, man. You got to start making these shots, man. You know what I'm saying? If they can make some of these shots, it's like this game is right there. All right, so Brunson will be at the free throw line for 2. All right, Brunson's first free throw is good. But like I said, even like NYG said, they're going to need production from everybody. Everybody got to score, man. They come in the game, they got to score. They get on the free throw line, you got to make those free throws, man. There's no reason why the guards are not making the free throws. Like I said, back when we was playing, back when we was high school, it's like, yo, the guards was the automatic free throw shooters compared to like the bigs. All right, Brunson's second free throw is good. 14-point Celtics lead. Celtics inbound. Yeah, like I said, that's the only difference. Boston is making shots. The Knicks ain't making shots in that second quarter. That's what they stretch that lead out. Boston inbounds. Tatum with the ball, guarded by OG. Around the Horford screen. Now around the Drew Holiday screen. Wide open. I don't know. See, think Towns and Brunson shot is no good. Horford with the rebound to Tatum. Tatum out to wide open. Derek White three-point shot is good. And it's a 17-point lead. And see on that play right there with Brunson and Towns, they get on that screen. It's like they get outlets so wide open because their defense is just poor. Between either one of the defense is poor. And Towns loses the ball. Come on. Bro, y'all got to stop trying to do too much, man. If you're double teaming someone, hurry up and pass it to somebody wide open. All right, Celtics with the ball. White around the screen. Another wide open shot. No good this time. Over to the Hart with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Over to Josh Hart. Over to OG Anunoby, guarded by Brown. OG in the lane. Shot is up and in. How is that not a foul? Shit is crazy, bro. You don't call those fouls, but you call these soft fouls. All right, 67-52. Celtics with the ball. Brown at the elbow with Towns out high. Bridges, what are you coming over for? Out to Tatum. Tatum down low to Derek White. Over and pass stolen by Towns over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Got it over to OG Anunoby. OG. Another thing. How is that not a foul either? This has got to be crazy, man. This has got to be crazy. Out of sync. Yeah, they out of sync right now. It's Celtics ball. Don't understand how these are not fouls, but all right. Tatum with the ball. Tatum down, and it's stolen by Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Everybody standing around again over to Towns. Going about over Towns. Down the lane. Shot is up. No good. How is that not a foul? Oh, my God, man.
Oh, wow.
See,
really? That was a foul.
This is what I'm talking about. The type of fouls that they call, and they call soft fouls. And you see what I'm talking about. The fouls that Towns would begin call for in the first half those are BS calls. They're BS. Brunson with the ball now, guarded by Horford at the elbow, down to Towns, guarded by Drew Holiday in the post. Towns, shot is up, and they call an offensive foul on Towns. So Towns got 4 fouls. He's out of the game.
Wow.
I mean, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, offensive foul is like.
That was offensive foul. I'm sorry.
It was offensive foul, but like I said, those what you call it. Hold on 1 second, Coach. You can call it.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. With some, and I get it. It's frustrating. So here you go. White over the half court line with the ball. Screen from Horford going back and forth. Matched up now with Towns. Horford matched up with Brunson down in the paint. Why is that now 3 seconds? Brunson turns around, and there's a three-pointer by Derek White. Boston is up by 18 points. Josh Hart brings the ball over half court. Screen from Towns. Picks up his dribble over to Towns. Towns is guarded by Horford. Now White is on him. And he drives the lane and deflected by White. And it's now a 20-point lead, timeout by New York. The aggressiveness, it's not going in New York's favor. They're not being smart with it. I agree. What is Tibbs doing? Some of his offensive play calling it doesn't make sense to me. Especially when you got Towns in the box by himself, and there's nobody in the corner on his side. Everyone is over on the other side. So why is the offense built like that? Why is it conditioned like that? I don't know. I don't understand it. So, but it's a timeout. New York is down 72-52. Right now, Boston is +4 in the third quarter, 11 points scored to New York 7 points. Overall, New York is 18-47 for 38%. Boston is 24-57 for 41%. So the efficiency is now changed. 3-pointers. New York is 6 of 18 for 33%. Boston is 8 of 31 for 26%. Free throw shooting is still the big disparaging. Boston is 16 of 20, while New York is 10 of 21. So they're shooting 48%, while Boston is at 80%. Rebounds, Boston is +9, 43-34. 11 offensive, 7 for New York. Assists, Boston has 10, New York has 9. Steals, New York has 5, Boston has 4. Boston has 4 blocks, New York has 1. Turnovers, New York has 10, Boston has 7. Points off of turnovers, Boston has 12, New York has 7. And the fouls, it says 15-14. So that's the team percentage in terms of the breakdown. In terms of scoring, OG has 8 on 3 of 9. Josh Hart is 8 on 3 of 5. Towns is 10 of 4 of 19. Mikal Bridges has 5 on 2 of 9. Brunson is 11 on 3 of 9. Precious Achua is 0 for 1 with no points. Mitchell Robinson is 2 points, all off of the free throw. McBride is 8 points on 3 of 5. And Cam Payne has nothing across the board. So in terms of Boston, Tatum has 13 points on 4 of 11. Brown is 14 points on 5 of 14. Porzingis has no points, 0 for 4. Derek White is 13 points, 4 of 11. Holiday is 11 points on 5 of 7. Wow, shooting 5 of 7. Horford has 4 points on 1 for 2. Cornette has 4 points, 2 of 3. And Pritchard has 13 points on 3 of 5. So that's the breakdown there in terms of the scoring. In terms of rebound, Tatum has 10, Brown has 4, Porzingis has 4, White has 7, Holiday has 2, Horford has 5, Cornette has 3, Pritchard has 1, in New York, Anunoby is none, Hart has 8, Towns has 5, Bridges has 3, and Brunson has 4. Achua has 2, Mitchell Robinson has 4, McBride has 1. And that's the breakdown of the stats overall. So ball's inbounded to Brunson, and he's now bringing it down. Now crossing half court over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to the left, over to Anunoby, switch, guarded by Tatum. Anunoby swings over to Josh Hart in the left corner with a 3, and bang, there's the 3-pointer. A good drive and kick, and now that's what you have to do. Attack the paint, get it into the corners. Brown now brings the ball over half court, guarded by Josh Hart, setting up. Derek White in for the 3-pointer, and right over Brunson for 3. And Boston is up 75-55. Brunson over half court, screen from Mitchell Robinson, over to Anunoby in the left wing, and hits the 3-pointer, and New York is now down 58-75. And Tatum has the ball over half court, guarded by Anunoby. Cornette with the screen, switch now to Mitchell Robinson. There's a swing over to Brown, fake, shot, no good, miss, tipped out by Robinson, rebounded by tipped away though from Josh Hart, and Anunoby with another 3, and it's now down 75-61. And Boston is now bringing the ball over half court. White over half court, guarded by Bridges, screened by Cornette. Bridges fought over, still with him. Pritchard now is trying to set the screen, switch now with Brunson on White. Deep 3 by White, missed, rebound by Bridges. Brunson over half court. Brunson down the lane, guarded by White. Anunoby down the lane, and they fouled Mitchell Robinson, and now he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. So looks like he got hit in the face, but Mitchell Robinson is going to the free throw to shoot 2. 75-61, 4:26 left in the third quarter. Mitchell Robinson lines up, sets his feet. Mitchell Robinson is 6 of 23 in the free throws for the whole playoffs. First one is up, bounce on the front rim, hit the backboard and into the net. So he hits his first one, 75-62. Getting set now for his second free throw. 1 free throw left, ball to Robinson. And ball's dribble up, bounced around, rebound by Tatum. So missed the second free throw. And kick over to Horford, miss, rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson bringing the ball up over half court, guarded by Pritchard with the dribble fake. Up with the shot, missed, rebound by Tatum, tipped away, but back to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Bridges, kick over into the corner, missed shot, rebound tipped into Brunson over to Hart over half court, back to Brunson guarded by Horford, crossover, send it to the lane, up and in for Deuce. Now timeout for Boston. New York has cut it down to 11 with 3:39, 75-64. Now we're starting to see a little bit of something from New York, and they're starting to hit their shots, which is what they need to do. And we're starting to see, let's see, in terms of the fouls in this quarter. Can I see total fouls? 16-14, so it's not really, they haven't gotten too many free throws. They've gotten one foul, so, and that was on Mitchell Robinson. So they've cut the lead down. Right now, Brunson now is up to 13 points. OG has 14 points on 5 of 11. Towns is still at 10. Hart has 11 points, 4 of 6. Bridges has 5 on 2 of 9. So they're starting to pick it up a little bit, not much, but they closed the gap. They got it down to 11. Can they still keep doing what they're doing, playing solid defense? They're now +5 in the third quarter, 19-14 in terms of points scored. So they're starting to win the third quarter. So can they continue and keep it this way? Tatum has 13 points on 4 of 11. Brown has 14 points, 5 of 15. Porzingis hasn't been back in. White is 16 points, 5 of 13. Holiday is 11 points, 5 of 7. Pritchard still is at 13, 3 of 5. Cornette is 4 points, 2 of 3. Horford has 4 points, 1 of 3. Hauser is no points, 0 for 1. So that's the updated scoring and overall statistics. Let me see. Field goals. New York is 22 of 52 for 42%. Boston is 25 of 62 for 40%. Three-pointers, 9 of 21 for New York for 43%. And 9 of 36 for Boston for 25%. Free throws, New York is 11 of 23 for 48%. Boston is still 16 of 20 for 80%. So rebounds are starting to close a little bit, 45 for Boston, 38 for New York. So they're starting to work their way back into this. What's up, Chad? That's right, brother. You know how we do. Clap, clap, smack, smack, jelly cake. So, again, New York is cutting down a little bit, down to 11 points. You know, can they still continue to chip away in this third quarter and get it into single digits and hopefully cut it halfway through into single digits? Maybe get it down to 7 or 6 points going into the fourth quarter. You know, that will definitely give them a chance going forward. So, but New York still has to continue and be smart defensively and not foul. That's the biggest thing. No fouls, no easy fouls. You know, if there's, you know, but no easy points too for Boston. So, and close out on those 3-pointers whenever Boston is shooting from the 3. So, and when they have their opportunity themselves, you know, hit the 3-pointers. So, you know, so right now we're coming back from the timeout. And waiting to get the ball inbounded. And looks like ball is inbounded to Jason Tatum, bringing it over half court. Guarded by Anunoby. Switch to Brunson. And Brunson didn't stay, and Jason Tatum had an open 3-pointer. And there you go. So ball's brought court by Brunson, guarded by Pritchard. Calls off the screen from Bridges, takes the screen from OG, right? Spin around into the lane for his shot up, 78-66. So Boston now bringing the ball over by Tatum, guarded by OG, doing the same thing again. Getting a screen from Pritchard with Brunson. Deep 3, bang, there he goes, and hits another 3. Tatum is feeling it from 3, 81-66. Ball's brought over half court to Brunson, guarded by Who's that he's guarded by? Shot is up. He missed the shot. Rebounded by Tatum. That was Horford who guarded him. Jason Tatum now guarded by Brunson, attacking the lane. He pushed off. Wow, did he push off? Shot is up. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart bringing the ball over, attacking the paint like he always does. And there's a layup, 81-66. Ball inbounded to Tatum. Tatum complaining to the ref, bringing the ball over half court. Guarded by OG. Same setup. Hauser coming over with the screen. Switch over with Brunson. Brunson doesn't stay with him. Missed the shot. And there's the kick out. Rebound by Hart. Kick out to OG. And OG with the slam. And it's now 81-70. New York now has cut it down, back down to 11. Pritchard is bringing the ball over half court, guarded by Bridges. And getting a double screen, one from Horford. Now switched over to Josh Hart. Pritchard is attacking the lane. And it looks like he walked. And there it is. And New York, he's down on the floor, picked it up. Stolen by Josh Hart. Brunson now bringing it down court. Crossover half court. And shoots a three-pointer from the left wing and hits it. It's now 81-73. Josh Hart looks like he's a little banged up. Tatum over half court. Kick over to Horford. Back over to Tatum. Horford in the left corner with a three. Miss. Rebounded by Bridges. Over to Brunson. Brunson crossover. Attacking the paint. Now he's trying to back down Pritchard. Pritchard is fighting. There it is. Again. Brunson is missed, and there goes OG with the deep three. Missed. It looks like it was a foul called. Look, foul was called on Hauser. And didn't see what happened. Oh, he definitely walked on that one. Pritchard definitely before he fell down, but Josh Hart took the ball, stole it, kicked it to Brunson, who brought it down and hit the three. So good job right there by New York. So New York is fighting, and they're cutting it down. Oh, Hauser ran right into OG from the three-pointer. So first shot is up, hits the first one. So it's 81-74. New York has cut it down to 7 points. Next free throw for OG. Up. Missed the second free throw. Again, more free throws that they're missing. Deuce McBride is coming in, but Brown is also coming in for Boston. What happened to Hauser? He left the court. OG up with the next free throw. And he hits it. So Tatum inbounded to Horford. Horford back over to Tatum. Tatum is bringing the ball up court. 19 on the shot clock. Tatum on the left. Guarded by OG. Cornette over with the screen. Josh Hart with the blitz. Josh Hart is staying, knocked on the ground. Tatum has him. Tatum fooled him. Up over to Horford. A wide open three. There you go. Boston is up by 9 again. Over to Bridges with 3 seconds left to go. OG. And that ended the third quarter. OG took a deep three-pointer that was an air ball, and it is 84-75 as the third quarter has ended. So New York did work hard to cut that down. They ended up winning the third quarter by 7, 30-23. Right now, New York is shooting 26 of 58 for 45%, while Boston is 28 of 68 for 41%. New York is 10 of 23 for 44% from three. Boston is 12 of 42 for 29%. Free throws, New York is 13 of 26 for 50%. Boston is 16 of 20 still for 80%. So they didn't go to the free throw in that third quarter. Rebounds, New York has cut it down. Boston still leads 46-43. No change in the offensive rebounding since halftime. New York is leading in assists 13-12, 6-4 in steals. Boston is still leading in block shots 4-1. Turnovers 18 turnovers. New York 10, Boston 8. Points over turnovers, Boston 12, New York 10. Fouls, Boston has 17 while New York has 14. So there you go right there. OG now is 18 points on 6 of 13. Hart has 13 on 5 of 7. Towns did not score in the third quarter once he picked up that 4th foul. Bridges has 5 points, so 2 of 9. Brunson is 18 on 6 of 14. So there we go there. Mitchell Robinson has 3 free throws. McBride has still had 8 points since early in the first half, so no one else has scored off the bench. So there you go. Boston, Tatum has 19 points, 13 rebounds on 6 of 14 shooting. Brown has 14 points. Derek White has 16. Holiday has 11. Horford has 7. Cornette has 4. And Pritchard has 3. So there you go right there in terms of the team stats. So, that's what it is right now. New York has fought hard to cut it down. So, that's a good sign. Let's see right now, as I said earlier, can you get into single digits? They did that going into the fourth quarter, so it's 9 points. So can they continue to fight and cut this lead down? So, and get it close to where, you possibly can get it to Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson, who can possibly win the game to close out the game. So, we'll see what happens going into this fourth quarter. So, but definitely pleased that New York is playing a lot better in the second half. Yes, it's a little bit ugly. It's a little bit, I don't want to say grimy, but, it's an ugly brand, but they're being a lot more efficient. OG's definitely being more aggressive, scoring from the outside as well as the inside. So definitely pleased with that. So just waiting to kick off the start of the fourth quarter. The head coach of Boston is being interviewed by TNT. So right now, ball is being inbounded. Derek White over to Drew Holiday. And Holiday back to White. White brings it down, crosses half court on the left side, guarded by Bridges, over to Holiday, who's switched to Bridges, over to Brown, who was guarded by Towns. Cornette went up and missed the shot, rebounded, and they're out rebounding New York now. So kicked it out to Brown, over to Holiday, and rebounded by Towns, who's now kicked it over to McBride, who's now bringing the ball down over the half court, and over to Bridges, screened by Robinson. Bridges is up, missed the shot, rebounded by Pritchard. Over to Holiday, who's guarded by Bridges, kicked over to Brown, who's guarded by Towns. Step, he's attacking the paint, got Towns to step back, and shot an air ball, and that goes over to New York now. So Josh Hart will be inbounding the ball into Deuce McBride, and McBride comes right down the middle of the court, guarded by Brown. Got the screen over to Bridges. Bridges gets the screen from Robinson. Kicks over to Deuce McBride in the corner, who hits a deep 3. Bang! There we go. 78-84. New York is definitely playing a lot better and a lot more efficiently. Derek White brings the ball over half court over to Brown, who's guarded by Towns. Brown is attacking the lane. Drove, kicked out to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is attacking the lane, stripped by Josh Hart, and Deuce McBride is bringing the ball up quickly over half court, guarded by Pritchard. Got a screen from Mitchell Robinson, step back 3, and tipped by Josh Hart over to Towns, who laid it up, and is now down to 4 points. 84-80, New York. New York is definitely being a lot more aggressive. Derek White brings the ball over half court, guarded by Bridges, got a screen from Cornette. White, there it goes. Switched over to Pritchard. Pritchard is guarded by Bridges. Step back three from Pritchard. Rebound by Towns to Hart. Hart to Bridges. Over to Deuce, who missed the three-pointer. And rebounded by Pritchard. And timeout by Boston. So, again, New York has cut it down to 4 points. So they're definitely doing a lot better job. Had a couple of shots right here to possibly cut it down even more, but they missed. But again, worked hard, got the rebounds on the missed three-pointer by McBride, and then Towns scored. So for New York to cut it down to 4, and when you think about it, Brunson is not in. This is setting it up that, you know what, can we keep it this way and get it down even more? That you set it up to let Captain Clutch do his miracle work. So they're definitely like what I'm seeing from New York right now in terms of stepping it up. So even cut the rebounds down. They're down by 3 in terms of rebounds, and 3-point. Everything else is still the same. So definitely a good job right now by New York. So what's everyone else's thoughts? Make sure you put your talk to me in the chat. Let me know what you think about this game so far. What are your takes from what you're seeing by New York and even by Boston? So definitely let me know. So, but again, like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing from them now. And, you know, they're starting to hit their shots that they needed to. So, Scoob is crazy. My sister was a Boston fan, so. But again, bringing up the stats, Boston, everyone is still the same, nothing new there. New York, your Towns is now up to 12 points. Hardy's at 13 points. Deuce McBride is now up to 11 points. Yeah, I've been wondering what happened with Deuce McBride. I'm glad that he's back in the game. He's had good shooting. I just don't know why, excuse me, in the first half, after the first quarter, his scoring just seemed to disappear. I don't know if he was just missing shots or if it was the coach's decision where they weren't getting him the ball. But New York cutting it down to 4 points after being down by 20 points. You know, this is good. This is a big thing. This shows a lot of heart and determination. So can they continue with what they're doing there? So definitely appreciate the way that they fought back. So yeah, it would be good right now. Definitely would like some Henny. That would be real good. So, but that's another story. So yeah, Tyrone, exactly. Signs of life. So definitely not going to go down without a fight. Yeah, right. You're right, NYG. Cap back in the game. He's a matchup problem for Boston because Cornette can't handle him, and Porzingis hasn't been back. So I'm starting to think it's an injury issue with him. So he's just, you know, he's not able to play today. He hasn't scored a single point. So, but yeah, Cat is a big problem, which opens up a lot of things for others, especially guys like OG Anunoby. So, but we'll be coming back right after this. Getting ready for the second game, Nuggets versus Thunder. That's going to be another interesting game. So we'll see what happens going forward. So, but we'll be coming back from commercial break, and Boston is inbound into Derek White. Derek White over half court. I'm sorry, back over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by OG. Getting the screen from Brown, switched over to Josh Hart, switched over back, and he takes a three, and he misses a three, hitting a no rim off the left side of the backboard. OG bringing the ball out of the half court over to Towns. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges back to OG. OG step. Cornette dropped and had a three-pointer, and he hits the three-pointer. It's now a 1 point game. Yeah, Tyrone, Porzingis does stay injured, so So over to Derek White, over the half court, and it looks like another turnover. So New York has an opportunity to take the lead right now. So also notice that Brunson isn't even in the game right now, and New York has caught it. So what's the foul? I guess Cornette with a foul. Yeah, Cornette with 5 fouls. So McBride bringing the ball over to Bridges. Bridges is getting a screen from Towns, attacking the lane on Horford, and he missed the shot. So ball's out of bounds off of Holiday. New York still stays with the ball. Yeah, JC called this earlier. Let's set up more plays in the paint, stay aggressive, box them out, get the rebounds. I agree with you. So ball's being inbounded by McBride, and over to who's it going to? To Towns. Towns is guarded by Horford. Horford, hands right there. Towns shooting a 3. Air ball. Rebound by Derek White. Derek White is bringing the ball over half court, guarded by OG. Over to Jaylen Brown. Ball is up, and there's a foul. So it looks like the foul is on Josh Hart. So they needed Towns in the paint. He shouldn't be shooting the threes right now. Get down in the paint. Get down in the paint. I don't know why he's letting them push him out to the 3-point line. He's not doing well in the 3-pointer. So Brown's up with the first shot, and it's good. So Boston is up by 2. So it looks like Mitchell Robinson is banged up a little bit. So JB is getting ready. Jalen Brunson is going to be coming in too also. And looks like Brown will be getting his second shot. And it looks like his second shot will be up, and looks like it will, the clutch gene, yeah. Just waiting for that next shot. And there it is. It's up, and it is good. So Boston's back up by 3. Ball inbounded to Brunson. Brunson guarded over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart brings the ball over, guarded by Derek White. And over to Mikal Bridges on the left. Got the screen from Towns. Bridges attacked the paint, pulled it back out. Now he's attacking the paint, kicked over to Josh Hart, who missed, to Tatum, who with the rebound. Tatum gets the ball, kicks it over to Horford, and missed, and rebound by, and that was rebounded by Towns, kicked it over to Brunson, who kicked it down to Hart, who attacked the paint and drew the foul on Horford. So Josh Hart now is going to the free throw line for 2. First one is 13 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. So here's his first one. It's up, and he missed it. And so he gets one more. Again, free throws is really what's hurting them, man. This would be a different game if they hit their free throws. And I know a lot of it is on Mitchell Robinson, but Josh Hart is up with the second one. Takes his dribble. And there's the shot, and it's in. And New York is down by 2. All right, so now Tatum is bringing the ball up, guarded by OG on the left. Got a screen from Horford. Tatum is driving, and he got the steal by OG. OG is going in for the dunk, and now we are tied. We are tied, 86-86 with 7:20 left to go in the game. So New York is doing a good job, playing good defense, and then also attacking the paint. So Brown with the screen, guarded by Brunson. He didn't switch off like he normally has been doing. He's attacking. Brown is attacking. Kicked out to Tatum. Tatum to the lane. And there's missed it. And rebounded by Bridges. Bridges is bringing it down to Brunson. Brunson is setting up, getting a screen from Towns. Now he's guarded by Brown. Tatum, he has a double. Bridges at the free throw, kicked out to Towns at the and he's blocked by Horford. Now Boston has the advantage of 5-on-4, kicked over to Tatum, over to Holiday for the open three, and now Boston is up by 3. 89-86. Looks like it's a timeout by New York. Oh, wow. Still, this is an exciting game. New York has done a great job of getting back in this game. Some things that they need to do to clean up, but they're right there in the game. Towns, on that last one driving, you got to give Hartford credit.
A couple of minutes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm listening at this excitement. I was just at this phone call, but yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. But man, this game is so damn good, man.
Yeah, definitely. So go ahead, Tam, do your phone call, man.
All right.
So, but yeah, what's up, G Nation? Let's go. Free throws. Yeah, Tyrone, it's the free throws. Let me take a look here at the total free throws. Let's see. New York now is they're still at 50%, 14 of 28, while Boston is 18 of 22. So Boston is shooting 82%. So there's a 4-point differential right there just on free throws alone. So, and you've missed 14. So now let's just say you hit 10 of those. You see where you're at. You're in the lead. So overall, New York is shooting 30 of 69 for 44%. Boston is 29 of 77 for 38%. 3-pointers, New York is 12 of 28 for 43%. Boston is 13 of 48 for 27%. Rebounds, one rebound differential. Boston 53, New York 52. Boston does have 13 offensive now to New York's 8. Assists, New York has 15, Boston has 13. New York has 8 steals, Boston has 4. No change in the blocks. Turnovers, Boston has 11, New York has 10. New York now has 14 points over turnovers, while Boston has 12. Now it's fouls. Boston has 19, and New York has 15 total. So one thing I didn't notice earlier, fast break points. New York has 10, while Boston has 6. In terms of total points, OG is leading New York with 23 points on 8 of 15 shooting. Josh Hart has 14 on 5 of 8. Karl Towns has 12 on 5 of 12 shooting. Bridges has 5 on 2 of 11. Brunson is 18 on 6 of 14. McBride has 11 on 4 of 8. Mitchell Robinson has 3 all off of 3-pointers and got no points from Achua or Payne. For Boston, Tatum has 19 on 6 of 16, so he's cooled down. Brown has 16 points on 5 of 16. Derek White has 16 on 5 of 15. Holiday has 14 points on 6 of 19. Pritchard still with 13 on 3 of 6. Cornette has 4 on 2 of 4. Horford has 7 points on 2 of 5. Rebounds, Tatum 15, Brown 4, Porzingis 4, White 8, Holiday 2, Horford 5, Cornette 5, Pritchard 13. In New York, on Anunoby 2, Hart 10, Towns 9, Bridges 6, Brunson 4, Precious 2, Mitchell Robinson 7, McBride with 1. So there you go. There you go. That's the difference. I agree with you. Ken Towns stay in the paint. All right. Brunson bringing the ball over, crossing half court, guarded by there's a screen to Towns, guarded by Halford now. He's attacking the paint. There's the ball up, and rebound by Bridges to Hart, out to Anunoby. Anunoby attacking the paint, guarded by switch over to Brunson in the corner for an open 3, and there we go. We're now tied again at 89. Boston is bringing the ball over half court by Holiday. Holiday guarded by Brunson. Over to Horford, guarded by Towns. Over to Holiday for an open 3, missed, tapped out by Jaylen Brown to Horford, to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Towns, missed the 3. Ooh, that was a push-off to Holiday, to Brown, who's attacking the paint, and scores right over Josh Hart. New York now has the inbound over to Brunson, who's now crossing over half court, guarded by Holiday. Here comes a slip screen from OG. Brunson is attacking the paint, pulled it back out. Got the screen from Bridges over to Josh Hart, over to OG. OG with the step back three, and he missed. Ball's tapped back over to OG, over to Brunson. Brunson is now bringing it, guarded by Brown, and dribbling through his legs, attacking the paint. He's in the paint, and he's fouled by Brown. So he's going to the free throw line. So the opportunity for two, 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. Still in, I'm sorry.
Yep, fourth quarter.
Go ahead. You got it, man.
Yeah, man. So Brunson's at the free throw line with the Knicks down 2 with 4:40 left to go in the game. Brunson's first free throw is good, 91-90. And the Knicks have come all the way back, man. Like I said, I don't know what is the thing with the Knicks, man. They like falling behind, man, before they make a comeback. I don't know what it is, man. That's wasted energy, a lot of waste. All right. Thanks for holding it down, Coach.
No, you know how it is.
Yeah. Brunson's next free throw was good, and we are tied at 91 apiece. Let's go, Knicks. 4:40 left to go. All the haters was like calling on the Knicks. Let's go, Knicks, man. White with the ball over to Tatum, guarded by OG Anunoby at the elbow. Tatum push off over to Jaylen Brown for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Drew Holiday. Brunson at the elbow. Let's go. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson, step back 3-point shot from the elbow is good. And the Knicks score by 3.
Yes.
94-91. Let's go, Knicks. Holiday with the ball over to Jaylen Brown, guarded by Brunson. Brown over to Horford to a wide open White. 3-point shot is no good. Come on, Bridges. And Holiday with the rebound. 3-point shot from the corner is on the top end. It'll be Knicks ball. Bridges, come on, man. You got to get these rebounds.
Here's the thing in the fourth quarter. New York now is up plus 12, 19-7. So they've owned this fourth quarter. They've owned the second half. So if you want to break it down, 30 points. So they've scored 49 points to 30.
What's good, Lou? What's good, brother? What's up, Coach? And then what's up?
What's up, man? Thanks for tapping
Timeout
in.
on the floor, man. Knicks with a 3-point lead, 94-91. Game 1 in Boston. Hopefully, Knicks can hold on and steal game 1. Can we do it? Let's see if they could do it, man. You guys, man, make sure you guys all tap in, man, to the Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. Make sure you go like, subscribe, and share, man. And also make sure you subscribe to the Man-Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. Man, like I said, everybody in here, man, if this is your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also to Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Okay. What's up, halftime? I know halftime. I told you, you're a Knicks fan now. You're not a Sixers fan. You're a Knicks fan. You keep saying the Knicks are winning. They're going all the way. So you are now a Knicks fan.
Hey, Dewani, I got my lucky Knicks jacket on right now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that could bring some magic. You know, like I said, it brought magic in Game 6 to close out the Pistons. Let's go. Mighty Mouse strikes again.
He's Captain Clutch. I keep saying he's Captain Clutch.
Bro, man. Yo, Knicks are up by 4 points, man. Let's see, man. And let's see with the Knicks, man. Yo, hold up. Can the Knicks do what the Pacers did yesterday? Knicks with the ball. Brunson has the ball now. Across the timeline, guarded by Drew Holiday. 3:40 left to go. Around the town screen. Brunson at the top of the key, guarded by Horford. 1-on-1 at the top. Brunson, step back 3-point shot is up. Bang!
There you go. Let's go.
96-91. 6-point Knicks lead. Celtics with the ball now. Jaylen Brown in the lane against Mikal Bridges. Shot is up, no good, but they call a foul. Oh, you want to call a foul on that, but you want to call a foul on the other end. I know it's a foul, but still. Hey, we got the momentum. Don't call the foul, man. Don't call the foul.
Dewani said you got to wear the coat the whole series now.
Oh, I'm wearing it the whole series, man. I mean, hey, I know it's going to be some losses, but hey, We're gonna keep going on with the vibe, man. If it works, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Brown's first free throw is good. Yeah, we're in a hole. This is my lucky thing. I'm wearing a hole. I don't care win or lose. It's like, hey, let's go, man. If we could win this series, I'm happy, bro.
So
We're
318.
gonna take it one game at a time, though. And Brown's second free throw is good. 97-93. 3:18 left to go.
Mm-hmm.
4-point Knicks lead. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Holiday. Across the timeline. Come on, but guys, move around. What are y'all doing? All right, Brunson still with the ball against Brunson. Now guarded by over to Josh Hart, and he looked like he got fouled. Over in the corner to OG Anunoby, and he did a follow shot. He got fouled, man. Nah, this, I don't like this, man. I don't like this, man. It's like he got fouled on the other end, man. Now they trying to cheat now, man. Yeah, Tatum gets fouled, so Tatum is going to the free throw line. Now they trying to cheat.
I want to see that OG foul again.
Tatum at the free throw line for 2. Even Hart saying he got fouled. I mean, OG said he got fouled. They didn't know they get fouled. They know they got fouled, man. Tatum's first free throw is good.
Gotta let it go now. You gotta worry about what's in front of you. You can't worry about what's behind you.
Yep. Tatum's second free throw was good, so it's a 2-point game now. Knicks inbounds, Towns inbound to Brunson. All right, let's see. This is the last 2:50 of the game. Let's see what's going to happen. Brunson with the ball now. Knicks up by 2. Guarded by Holiday. Around the Hart screen. Now guarded by it's a carry on Brunson, and it's a turnover, so it'll be, oh, man. He had a wide open shot, too. Turnover, so it'll be Celtics ball. Yeah, it was, man. All right, Celtics with the ball. Tatum with the ball. And look at Horford pushing out the way. He's like, bro. All right, Tatum with the Towns on him. Tatum in the lane. Out to Holiday, over to White with the 3-point shot, and it's good. And Celtics take the lead 98-97. But that's BS though, man. These guys get fouled. They got fouled, and you didn't call it, and you put Boston on the free throw line. And you know, it's coach. You just said that carry they call on Brunson, right? They call that real fast. But when Kay Cunningham did in Detroit, they didn't even call the ball, and he was out in the open with nobody around him. That's what I'm saying. These refs pick and choose when they want to make a call. Something is blatant like that, you got to make the call out in the open. If you can make them calls, you need to make every call out in the open. So Knicks down by 1 now. They was just up by 6 points, but hey, it is what it is. Let's get it on.
But you know what? You're right where you want to be.
Yep.
You know, before you're down 20 points now, all right, it's 1 point, but you're in range. You just got to do what you're supposed to do. Now it's your opportunity to go down, score your points, and not worry about anything else, man. You really can't worry about anything else.
Yep, and the thing about it is, this game right here shows Boston this is going to be a series. This ain't going to be a cakewalk. If they keep playing like this, it's like, yo, make this a series. This is what we want. No blowouts. I mean, we was getting blown out in the first half, but like I said, that was because, like I said, with the Mitchell Robinson thing and blah, blah, and the Knicks wasn't scoring and they stretched their lead out. Now in the second half, the Knicks made a little adjustment and stuff like that, and then we'll see, man. We will see. But like I said, it's right here, man.
Excuse me.
This ain't gonna be a cakewalk.
This is what you want.
Ref crew, oh man, Cave. Yeah, it's a different ref crew, but it's the same results. If these refs, Boston, we still gonna win this game. Yup, it's the same. It could be different refs. They all in it together. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Now Josh Hart with around a hard screen. Now he's guarded by Horford. Brunson still with the ball. 7 seconds. 6. Brunson. Look at, and he throws the ball away. What is going on? Guys got to move, man. It's like, I mean, he find Hart just stayed there. These guys just stay stationary in their spots. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes you got to make yourself available. Like if Boston is just standing on defense, just cut Move fast and get open. Celtics with the ball. Tatum with the ball. At the top of the key, wide open three-point shot. Tatum up and no good. Rebounded by Drew Holiday out to White. White to Tatum. 1:34 left to go. Tatum with Brunson on him. Tatum pushes off in the corner to White. Back to Tatum. Tatum, step back three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks over to Brunson. 1:22 left to go in the game. Brunson down one. Knicks down one. Brunson guarded by Holiday at the elbow. Brunson now at the top of the key. Brunson down the lane. Throws it out to OG Anunoby in the corner for his three-point shot. Good. And the Knicks go back 198. 1 minute left to go in the game. Celtics inbounds. White with the ball. Around the Horford screen. White over to Holiday. Holiday with the ball to Jaylen Brown. Brown with the ball. Throws down to Holiday for the easy layup. Towns and Brunson. I don't know between those
two. It's not Towns. It was up on the top.
No, but I'm saying it's Brunson. Brunson, when he plays, he just stops and turns around and just like, bro, you got to continue with the man. And we're tied at 100. 44 seconds left to go. Brunson with the ball around the OG screen. Now Brunson and Horford again. Brunson guarded by Horford. Over to Mikal Bridges. Out to OG Anunoby. Fakes the shot. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by White. And they're going to call a timeout for the Celtics. Oh, my God. He fell on the ground. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when they be trying to help them win. That should have been a jump ball.
Let me see right here.
It should have been a jump ball. How's that no timeout? How's that a timeout? That's what I'm saying, man. Nah, man. Dude is on the floor and all stuff. This is adding the game. You know damn well that's not no damn timeout, bro. If that was us, we fall on the floor. They calling a travel. They calling a walk. They calling something.
Well, you can't call it travel when he's on one motion in the NBA. In college, they do that, not in the pros. They don't do that where if you jump in and you coming down and you fall to the ground in one motion. They don't call that.
Sometimes they don't.
They're not supposed to. Let me say
they're not supposed to, but sometimes they do. But in other times you fall like that, they're gonna be a time ball. They're not gonna give you a timeout because you really ain't calling a timeout if you're on the ground trying to hold the ball. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the bench called the timeout.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Did they get it from the bench first? So, because the smart coach is gonna say timeout. No, it's not.
He said Brunson holding it a bit too long. Sometimes, that's the thing with the shot clock. Yeah, every time the shot clock runs down, that's when you get into trouble, man. That's what I'm saying. You come down, it's like come down, you move that ball around and be quick and decisive with your move. He said, "This is the playoffs." Yep, you're right, Tyron Hall. All those missed free throws, coming back to haunt us, man. Like all them free throws who's missing early on. All right, we're back to action. 28 seconds left to go. Boston's ball. Tatum inbounds to White. White with the ball, guarded by Bridges at the top of the key. Down to 19. Okay. Over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Anunoby. Screen now. Mitchell Robinson's out there against Tatum. Tatum step back jump shot is up. No, and Deuce McBride with the ball and timeout Knicks. 5.5 seconds left to go for the Knicks to see if they can win it or go into overtime. Timeout Knicks, 5.5 seconds left to go. We are tied at 100. Knicks and the Celtics.
See, that's where you need Mitchell Robinson. Exactly. His length.
Mitchell Robinson length on Tatum with that three-point shot fall away is like, yeah. And I'm glad we got the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's go.
So now it's our opportune time, like you said earlier, give it to Captain Clutch. That's who we want to have the ball now. So now it's 5.5 seconds, so it has to be real quick.
Listen, at this point, they know Brunson is going to get the ball. I don't care if Brunson get the ball; he could pass to somebody real quick for an open shot. I don't care who takes the shot, but Brunson is going to be double teamed. They don't want him to take the shot, so he's going to have to find somebody. You're right. He's going to have to find somebody to take that shot.
I want Towns in the paint. So he can attack the rim. Heck, even put Mitchell Robinson in so he can also be there if you throw it up and he can grab it and slam it down or something to that effect. But yeah, you get OG in here, get him in the corner, And you know what? Deuce McBride, he's been effective. Let me see. Deuce McBride has how many points
He
tonight?
got 8. He had 8 or more.
No,
Let me see.
he has 11. Okay.
11. So he had another 3-point shot. So he had 8 at
Yeah.
halftime. Okay, so 11.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, man, let him. Somebody got to make this shot, man.
OG
Somebody
has
had to make
26 points.
All right, we are back to action. 5.5 seconds left to go. Bridges about to inbound. Bridges looking over to Josh Hart. Back to Bridges. And a foul.
That's not a foul?
No, there's a foul. Boston has a foul to give probably. So they get that quick foul. So it's 5 seconds left to go. So Knicks going to have to inbound again. I wish Boston was in. I wish they was in a penalty. I wish they were in the penalty already. That's another thing to see. If they was in a penalty, that would have been a bad foul. All right, so it's 5 seconds left to go. Knicks inbounds. Brunson looking to inbound. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball to Brunson. His floater in the lane is in and out. No good. Rebounded by the Celtics with 0.1 seconds. So, they're going to look at the clock to see if it's 0.3. It went in and out, man. That shot should have went in, man. See? It went in. It was a good shot, though. Went in and out. I don't know. It's just like, man, he inbounded Towns. Towns quickly back to Brunson. Oh. So they're going to look at it like 0.3. That's what they love.
Yeah.
Or is this one headed for overtime? Hopefully it is, you know what I'm saying? Because it's 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.3. I see what they're going to put on there. On the Knicks bench is like, yo, good thing about Towns. I'm back to Brunson.
Yeah, it's secured. So it's like 0.6.
They put in 0.6.
No, I said it looks to me. I said it looks
let
like
me
it's
see what it
0.6.
is. It's 0.6 is a lot. That's enough. Oh, yep, it is 0.6. For them to the Celtics to steal this one before overtime, or we hopefully we'll be going into overtime. Who's that? Oh, that's Michael Bivens from New Edition.
Oh yeah,
courtside Michael Bivens. You know, big Celtics Boston fan. All right, so White will inbound. Deuce McBride is in the game for defense. Mitchell Robinson's in there too.
You should put Mitchell Robinson on the ball.
Yep, and I got Deuce on the ball. Mitchell Robinson's by the paint.
No, you got to protect the paint.
All right, White with the ball, looking, inbounds to Tatum, the turn, shoot, no good, and we are going to overtime. So, man, this Eastern Conference, look, man, first the Pacers upset the Cavaliers yesterday, man. Knicks is trying to do the same thing, but this game is going into overtime. We will see what happened. And YG said that was a good play call by Tibbs on that play. Brunson got to make that. Yeah, but that shot was in. It was a good shot by Brunson. It just went in and out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing can do about that. He had a good look, and I wish it would have just stayed down. Had it stayed down, that would have probably been a game winner right there. Could have stole a game in Boston. Now we got 5 more minutes to play, man.
Yeah, this is definitely a good fight back by New York. Let me see in the fourth quarter. New York won the fourth quarter, 25-16.
They're shooting the Celtics by 9. Okay.
34-78. So they're shooting 44%. Boston is 32 of 89 for 36%. 3-pointers. New York is 16 of 33 for 49%. Boston is 14 of 58 for 24%. Free throws is still the demon. 16 of 30 for New York for 53%. 22 of 26 for Boston for 85%. Boston still leads in rebounds 61-58. New York leads in assists 17-16. 8-4 in steals. New York has 12 turnovers. Boston has 16. Boston has 15 points off of turnovers. New York is 14. Fast break points is 10-8 for New York. Ananobi is 26 points on 9 and 19 shooting. Hart is 14 points on 5 of 11. Towns is 12 points on 5 of 12. Bridges 5 points on 2 of 11. Brunson 29 points at 9 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mitchell Robinson still has 3 points off his free throws, and McBride has 11 points on 4 of 8 shooting.
Was Cameron Payne? Did he score in this game or no?
No.
He missed both them free throws. Come on, bro. And that's another thing. Them free throws now, just like Tyrone said, them free throws don't come back there and don't come back to haunt us, man, because this game could have been over.
Exactly.
Missed free throws, man. Missed free throws will always do it to you.
Tatum 21 points, Brown 20 points, Porzingis 0, White 19, Holiday 16, Hauser 0, Horford 7, Cornette 4, and Pritchard 3.
All right. About to start this overtime. Let's see. 5 minutes left to go. And the tip is won by the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Brunson guarded by Drew Holiday. Across the timeline. Over to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Around the Hart screen. Brunson looking. But see, this is where the Knicks fall into trouble because, like I said, they don't call plays. It's just all Brunson is just get this like I create a shot. Brunson, 3-point shot is up, no good. Slap back out to Brunson. Pull up 3-point shot again, no good. 2 misses in a row. Got to make them shots. And Hart has a foul. Yeah, they foul him, but got to make those, bro. Got to make them. Make one of them too is like, tough, man. All right, so it'll be Boston ball. Celtics with the ball. Tatum, guarded by Anunoby. Over to Jaylen Brown, guarded by Hart at the elbow. Hart with the ball. Brown with the ball in the lane. Brunson steps back. Over to Drew Holiday. Back out to Derek White, now guarded by Josh Hart. Trying to throw in the post to Al Horford. To Drew Holiday, his 3-point shot is up, and it's blocked. And there's a 24-second good defense by the Knicks. Trying to get on that mismatch with Brunson down on Horford. See, they was looking for that. Man, I thought Brunson could have got that steal, but it's like, I know it's like, it's overtime. Them guys' legs are tired, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball over the timeline, guarded by Holiday. Deflected over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges guarded by Horford in the corner. Bridges fall away jump shot from the free throw line is an air ball. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Come on, Bridges. Can't be doing shot on Horford, man. Over to Brown. Brown guarded by Towns. Brown driving down lane. Brown throws back to Horford and it's stolen by Bridges over to Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball, looking, finds OG Anunoby, who dunks it and foul and one. Good take by OG. Knicks go up 102-100. Let's get to this free throw line and hit these free throws. Hit this free throw to complete the 3-point play. Knicks strike first blood in overtime.
Bridges with the big play there. Big play.
Yeah, to save that. And OG's free throw is good. Knicks go up by 3, 103-100. 3:25 left to go in the overtime. Celtics inbound. Brown with the ball. Inbounds. Over to Drew Holiday. Holiday across the timeline. Guarded by Brunson. At the top of the key. Holiday around the Tatum screen. Now guarded by OG. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded. And Bridges got fouled. How? See, I'm telling you, bro. He got hit in the head. I'm telling you, bro. I don't like that, man. They ain't going to call it, but it's like it is what it is. And it'll be Celtics ball. Man.
Yeah, that was a foul. That was a foul on Brown.
They're not going to call it. They're not going to call it. That's what I'm saying. If that was the Celtics, they would have blew that whistle. All right, Celtics going to inbound. Tatum will inbound. Over to White. White back to Tatum. Guarded by Bridges. Around the Horford screen. Now Towns. And now Drew Holiday is holding. See, I don't know what is this thing, but with people setting picks and holding people. And Tatum pushing off on Brunson. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Good. I don't know. What is this new age of basketball? The guys are allowed to push off. Guys are allowed to hold people on the screen and, like bear hug people on screens. All right, Hart with the ball. Knicks up 3. Hart over to OG Anunoby down in the post on Tatum. Got fouled right there. Out to Mikal Bridges. His 3-point shot from the corner is good.
There
And
you
the
go,
Knicks go up
Mikal.
106-100. Celtics with the ball. 2:24 left to go in overtime. White with the ball.
He's smart.
Guarded by Bridges. White over to Horford. Horford at the top of the key. Guarded by Towns. Towns over to White. White down low to Tatum. Underneath the basket. His shot is up and good. 106-102. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Across the timeline. Guarded by Horford. Over to Brunson now. 1:54 left to go. Brunson around the hard screen. Guarded by Horford. Brunson down the lane. Floater is up. No good, but tipped back in by Towns. Good tip.
Good job.
108-102. Celtics inbound. All right. White with the ball. Over to Drew Holiday. Holiday with the ball now. Guarded by Brunson. Over to Horford. Horford with the ball to Tatum. Tatum around the Horford screen. Now guarded by Towns at the top of the key. Tatum down the lane. Throws it out to Jaylen Brown. In the corner to Al Horford. Fakes a 3-point shot. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. But there's Holiday to see. We got to get these rebounds. Over to Brown. Another wide open 3-point shot. And he makes it. That's the part. That's why you got to get the rebounds. 108-105. You got to get the rebounds to stop these second chance points. Knicks inbounds. Over to Brunson. 1:10 left to go in the game. Knicks with a 3-point lead. Rebounding is crucial, man. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Around a hard screen. Still got Holiday with 8 seconds left to go. Brunson with the ball. His step back jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brown. And here comes the Celtics. 50 seconds left to go. Brown across the timeline. Guarded by Hart. Brown down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart. Back to Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. 39 seconds left to go. Brunson with the ball. Pull it back out to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson.
Give it. All right. No, smart.
Brunson with the ball. Shot clock time is run down. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Guarded by Holiday. Around a Hart screen. Brunson down the lane to Hart. Shoot that ball. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by White. And here comes the Celtics. 14 seconds left to go. White with the ball looking. Finds Tatum. Tatum guarded by Bridges. Pushes off, and the ball's deflected to Brown. Brown. 3. What, Towns? Why would you foul him?
Oh, my gosh.
Why would you? He do the dumbest fouls. I tell you, bro. Was it on the floor? I hope they call on the floor because I don't even know he was gathered. But it's like, why would you even do that? It's like, oh, he was.
Yeah, he's on the foul.
Yeah,
He's on the
he was on the gatherer, but it's like, why would you do that? His fouls is one of the dumbest fouls that I've seen. It was like, why would you do that? And you act like you push the dude.
Take Towns out and put in Robinson. This is where you need Robinson.
He has, like I said, he got to get much. And
I'd actually take out, because it's 3 seconds. I'd actually take out Towns, and I'll take out Brunson. I'll take out Brunson.
Yeah, put in Deuce and Mitch.
And Mitch, yeah. You take out and put, exactly. You put those guys in, better defense. It's 3 seconds. So, and you play the 3-point line. No matter what, play the 3-point line. If they want to take 2 points, I'm playing the 3. Tell them.
I'm gonna tell you like this. See. Remember the last game at home against Boston? We lost that game and went into overtime. We was up by 3 points at the end of the game, and we didn't foul Tatum, and he made that 3 to send into overtime. You should have fouled him to put him on the free throw line to make 2 free throws and then inbound and get fouled to take the seconds off. You see what I'm saying? You got to play smart. But that's tips. He'd be like, no, I just want to play it out, bro. Stop with this playing out. We trying to win games. You trying about the seconds. You want the seconds to go off the clock, and both teams had no timeouts. So the time would have ran out. Like I said, if he made the 2 free throws and then the Knicks inbound, you foul them, and they go to the free throw line, they don't have no timeout. They have to go full court. You see what I'm saying? You have to. As a coach, you got to know all this. But Towns, man, it's just like,
let's see what happens. All right, so you took Towns out, which is with
3 seconds left to go. Yep, and Mitchell Robinson and Deuce is in the game. All right, White inbounds, looking White inbounds. And another timeout by Boston. They couldn't get in good defense by the Knicks, but 3 seconds left to go. Knicks are up 3. Man, if the Knicks come back and win this game, man, I'm telling you, man, both road teams will win. The Pacers won on the road against the Cavs yesterday, and hopefully the Knicks could duplicate the same thing.
Mm-hmm. This is it, and exactly. That was good defensive adjustment by Tibbs. I have to give him his credit.
Yes.
Put Mitchell Robinson right on the ball, making it difficult, getting Deuce in. Yes. So cardiac Knicks, yes, that's what Knicks fan TV always says, the cardiac Knicks. So
if the Knicks win, I might not even take this jacket off. I might just He said, "I'm gonna just what is that thing? That meme? What does that mean when they have the little the laptop? I mean the little tablet, and you look at the the person on the screen. He's in the bed. He's on the bed. It's like a what is it like Wolverine or something like that. It's like where you looking at Wolverine in the thing. It's like one of those memes or something like that. I might have one of those memes where I just wear a jacket and I have the mirror just looking at my jacket. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, I have to send it to you or something like that. When I send it to you, I was like, it's one of those memes and stuff like that. All right, 3 seconds left to go. Let's see. Let's see right now. The Knicks could steal this game 1 in Boston, man.
45. Yes,
the Knicks are going to steal this game, folks. All right, White inbounding the ball. Throws it to Jaylen Brown. And Mikal Bridges with the turnover. The game is over.
Yes.
The Knicks have taken game 1 from Boston in Boston, 108-105.
That's what you was brought here for, Mikal.
NYG, you got your answer, man. Mikal Bridges saves the day at the end. And the Knicks steal game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in Boston, 108-105. New York Knicks with a 1-0 lead. Wow. Game 2 will be on Wednesday night in Boston. Should be about 7 o'clock again. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, Philly. All right, halftime. All right, halftime. Come on.
Blaze Radio. What a game. Congrats, Knicks. Yeah, man. What a game. I told y'all we going to win. Okay, Dewana. Yeah, you said it.
Exactly. Best game of this. Yeah, you're right, Blaze. There's going to be big stuff to talk about. Definitely big stuff.
We'll talk about it on Thursday, man. Yeah. Darnell, big money. What's good, bro? Yeah, man.
Here we go. Final stats.
All right, we're about to play the final stats, man, for the game, man. Once again, Knicks take game 1, 108-105, and take a 1-0 series lead against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Knicks now have the home court advantage, but like I said, we on to game 2. We want to take that one too. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. We got to be greedy. We want to be greedy. That's what we got. We want to be greedy. All right, so I'm gonna let Coach do the final stats for the game, man. So I know all Knicks fans right now is gonna have a nice, wonderful night tonight, and all the haters are going to be eating humble pie right now because they man.
Let's see. New York shot 37 of 87 for 43%. Boston was 34 of 97 for 35%. 3-pointers. New York was 17 of 37 for 46%. Boston was 15 of 60 for 25%.
Yeah, they missed 45 threes.
Yes. Free throws. Yep, 63s. Free throws. New York shot 17 of 31 for 55%. Boston was 22 of 26 for 87%. Rebounds. Boston had 69. New York had 62. 19 to 12 in offensive rebounding for Boston. Assists. New York led 19 to 18. Steals. New York 10, Boston 4. Blocks. Boston 5, New York 2. Turnovers. Boston 13, New York 12. Points over turnovers. New York 17, Boston 15. Fouls. Boston 22 to 19. Fast break points 10 for 8. New York, OG, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists on 10 to 20 shooting. Josh Hart, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists on 5 of 9 shooting. Karl Towns, 14 points, 13 rebounds on 6 of 13 shooting. Mikal Bridges, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists on 3 of 13 shooting. Brunson, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists on 9 of 23. Precious Achiuwa, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 0 for 1. Mitchell Robinson, 3 points, 7 rebounds, He didn't take any shots.
Mhm.
Bridges 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1
Deuce.
assist, 4 for 8, and campaign was 0 across the board. So, and then for Boston, Tatum 23 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 to 23. Brown 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 for 20. Porzingis 0 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 for 4. Derek White, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 for 18. Holiday, 16 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 for 14. Hauser was 0 across the board, 0 for 2. Horford, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 for 6. Cornette, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 for 4. Pritchard, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 for 6. So that's the total in terms of the total stats for each team. So there you go.
And how many
Pritchard,
points? How many points Anunoby had?
29. He had
Oof.
29 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists on 10 of 20 shooting.
Very efficient.
Very
So
efficient.
Anunoby was he the high scorer for us? He's the
Him
high
and
scorer.
Brunson both had 29
Yep,
points.
29. And Towns had a double, 14 points,
Mhm.
13 boards. Josh Hart with a double point, 14 and 11. Mikal Bridges finishes with only 8 points. He had a bad shooting night, 3 of 13, but he
he
came
had
up big
7
with some
assists.
steals, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. 7 assists and 6 rebounds. See, that's what I say. OG with 4 rebounds. That's what I say. These guys had like 7 rebounds apiece, bro. They get 7 to 8 rebounds. We good, man, to help out these other guys. 29 big points for OG and Anunoby. Yeah, that's why he was brought here. You know what I'm saying? So once again, man, great win, man. I want to shout out to everybody in the chat, man. My brother, Unpopular Opinion Sports, NYG. Darnell, Big Money. What's good, bro? Philly Halftime. D-Dan Shelton, Blazed Radio. Dewani, you already know, bro. Tyrone Hall, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. D-Dan Shelton. Who else we got? My boy Randy Cox. JCNYC. Jacob Petruzzi. Yeah, the giant topic. Okay, G Nation Inside Sports, Big Lou. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. As always, man. Thanks for the support. Who else we got up in here? Bruce Harper was in here too. Shout out to Bruce Harper. Yeah, and also Daniel Berry Sports, Big Pass Sports Talk was in here earlier. El Capitan, Rafa Chudo, thank you for tapping in, man. Thank you guys for tapping in tonight, man, this live stream, man. Make sure you guys, man, on your way out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, and as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man, our one centralized location for all of our content, man. Make sure you go check it out. Also, check out the website, aboriginalsports.com. Make sure you go check that out, man, for the blogs and also videos and things like that, man. Other content over there, man. Make sure you go check it out, man. And also, like I said, make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. Myself, the Man Cave podcast, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Unpopular Opinion Sports, or NYG, Big Pat Sports Talk, TP Way the Giant, Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, also Rob R0B, Delay of Game, as well, and Ghost Dog as well, man. Make sure you go tap in, man. Ghost Dog always whipping up some good stuff, man. Some good videos and stuff like that, man. So make sure you go tap in there, man. And like I said, we will be back Wednesday night at 7. I believe it's going to be 7 again or 7:30, depending on what it is. But I think it'll be 7 o'clock for Game 2 against the Boston Celtics in Boston Garden, man. See if the Knicks could be greedy and be more hungry and come out and try to take that game 2 from the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? So let's go up and get this and win and stuff like that. But for the night, man, all Knicks fans right now is great. I know, I don't know what Boston, as far as like selling the tickets to Knicks fans. I don't know. I know Knicks fans is probably going crazy out in Boston Garden out at TD Garden. So I'm gonna look on Twitter and Instagram or something like that. I'm pretty sure that they're going crazy out there too, because Knicks fans travel all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know now, you know we do take over arenas. Everybody knows that. It's like the worst kept secret in American sports. Knicks fans take over. You know what I'm saying? We try to make every arena our arena. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, Thanks, Coach, man, for coming in and tapping in, man, for this playoff. Like I said, we will be back doing these playoff games, man, and as well. And make sure you guys tap in tomorrow night, man, for the full court press tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Talking WNBA for the ladies. Got to show the ladies some love, man. So it'll be me, Coach Ed Gladney, Leaf Diggy on there. Make sure you come and check in and tap in.
Definitely. So a lot to talk about tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting show. Got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about, you know, on all sports. So let's go. All
right, man. And like I said, we will be back we'll be back tomorrow night again, like I said, with full court press at 7 o'clock. So make sure you tap into that. And then we'll be back Wednesday night again at 7 for game 2 from TD Garden in Boston, man, to see if the Knicks could take a stranglehold of this series and take a 2-0 lead. You know what I'm saying? We want to be greedy. That's how we're going to be. We're going to be greedy. We're going to try to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate Boston. Anytime we could beat a Boston team, it's great. It's a great night. You know? So until then, man, we will see you guys, man, on tomorrow night. Make sure you tap back in at 7 for a full court press. All right. And I'm going to say peace.
Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing!
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the parade.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most important.